All right. I believe we are now here. We are live. How are we doing, folks? How are we doing? How are we feeling? I've got the lines for the game up on the screen. I will move it for chat a little bit closer to puck drop, but I am going to leave it up for now just so that everyone can see what the lines are going to look like. What's going on? All right, Star Killer, how are you? Welcome back. Spencer, Hot Wax, Lola, Bubsy, good to see you again. Greg, Nolan, Ash, Simple, what's going on? Erica, how are you? Had my first final today, 4 more to go. I have 2 unit exams back to back, slept for 6 hours, so today's kind of rough. No kidding, eh? I saw your message earlier. I'm glad your friend is okay, by the way. I'm glad she's okay. That's really, really good. What's up, Slane? Mr. NHL, good to see you again. What's up? What's up, Lexi? CNG, good to see you. You know, how you doing? Hillbilly Express, how are you? What's up, Nimble? Don't worry, I'm nervous too. Look at my heart rate today. I'm very nervous today. I have had a lot of butterflies all day. Good luck tonight, Hillbilly. Good luck tonight. Hopefully it's a fun, tight, close game. No more blowouts. Son of Yulia and Dima. Oh, that's cool. That's awesome. Welcome in. What's up, Colton? How are you? Good to see you again. Proud Albertan. How you doing? You know what? No, we get Dark Stew tonight. Dark Stew. What's up, Riley? Yeah, Hellebuck won the Hart. Congrats to Connor Hellebuck for winning the Hart Trophy. Very rare for a goalie to win it. What's up, Magic Meat Bay? Good to see you again. I'm with you, Beetle. Please, please. Hey, welcome back, Coolistic. Welcome back, Sean. Good to see you. I yapped about Hitler on my final essay. Well, as long as you didn't yap positively about Hitler on your essay. What's up, RK? Who is Austin predicting that Troy Stecher will fight with tonight? I don't know. Maybe he goes with Bennett. Now, I think the Oilers, they are going to be focusing on one job and one job only, and that is scoring goals and winning this hockey game. Dark Stew will save us. Okay, I like it. I like it. One second. There. I'm having chat hidden just for a little bit so that everyone can take a look at the lines. Hey, what's up, Kamal? Good to see you again. Bulk Rules, good to see you again. Exactly. Just focus on the game. Focus on the game at hand. I'm with you, Art. I wish I could stay calm. My heart rate's over 130. Hey, great to see you too, Val. Let's go, Oilers. If it goes to triple overtime, Hillbilly, I'll cry. What's up, hubby? How you doing? Hey, what's going on, Gold? How are you? Welcome back. Retro with the 199 hashtag Unk. That's so funny. No, why do you guys want this to go to 3 or 4 overtimes? I'll cry. I agree. Banish high sticks in general. Professional demeanor tonight. I'm hoping so. I hope the Oilers play such a strong game that my nerves right now are calmed within the first 10 minutes of the first period. I have a math final tomorrow, language arts on Monday, social Tuesday, science Wednesday, math part B Thursday, and then I'm done. Oh, that's a lot of exams. It's exam season. I know you're going to do great, though. Who scores first? I'm going with Leon. I've got the Draisaitl jersey on tonight. We're going Leon. Not this time, Mooseheads. Not this time. Is winning in regulation too much to ask for, right? Hey, what's up, Anthony? Good to see you. I need AI to sync my audio with the TV. Hey, what's up, Potato? Good to see you again. Last day of work, so I can pop in live streams. Let's go. That's amazing. Oh, Nuge. Nuge would be nice. Yeah, I will move the lines of the game in a minute. I did want everyone to take a look at what the lineups are going to look like, and then I will move it so that everyone can see the chat. No, there was no officials who got suspended. Erica, I am turning 32 in August, and I still feel like a kid. Feeling like a kid never goes away, by the way. I own a Hyman jersey. I was choosing between Evan and Zach, and I just went with the high. You know what? I like that. Good omen. That's good vibes. A brownie goal would be amazing. Hey, what's up, Kyle? And another Kyle. We got Kyle K and then Kyle question mark. Just checking in before I get on the ice with my team. I'll be following from the bench. Let's go. Enjoy your game tonight. Nurse for first goal. Deadfish, I'm hoping for the best for you. Will I pass all my finals? Don't know. You believe? I believe in you. I believe in you. You got this. I'm going to crash out. No, nobody's crashing out yet. Nobody's crashing out yet. Jeff Skinner going to get the game winner. Absolute. That's right. Cinema. Absolute cinema. I like that. My drink of choice tonight, I'm going with the Troubled Monk Daycation Lager. Oh, my webcam decided it wanted to die. Okay, well, my webcam is like, no, we're not showing that. Hey, webcam, you want to do something? You want to do something? You want to get back? Okay, then. I guess my webcam decided it didn't feel like... What are we doing here? What are we doing here? Let me try and fix the webcam. It's supposed to just do it automatically. This is ridiculous. Ah, boy. Okay, we're back. We're back. Anyways, what I was trying to say was we're going Daycation Lager from Troubled Monk. I did not have any for the last game, and I'm going to blame that as the reason why we lost so bad. I hope so, Kamal. I hope so. But cleanly, right? Let's do it cleanly. What's up, Z? How you doing? We're in for a good one tonight. Oh, yeah. How many penalty minutes in the opening period? Hopefully less than 2 for Edmonton. 2 or less is what I'd like to see. Honestly, nothing wrong with glasses. Although you could go with the contact lenses. Why? Why would I ban you? Why would I ban you? Are you going to crash out so hard I have to ban you? I would say we're probably cooked, Brandel, if Edmonton loses tonight. I hope so, yeah. We better be in for a good one. I'm feeling good, but my nerves are very heightened right now, so. What's up, Trevor? How you doing? I like that confidence gold. I need to chug it. Don't worry, I will chug one. If Edmonton wins, I will do my best to shotgun one tonight. Hyman gets the goal somehow. Bennett's not that much taller than Stecher, is he? No, Slane. No, I don't. 3-1 is Colton's. All right, I like that. Low-scoring game. What would it take to ban you, Mr. NHL? I don't know. Who knows? Yo, Marco with the $50 super chat. Wow, here's to a great game. Win it for Ben. Let's go for Ben, right? Fight like Ben. Let's do it. Huge, 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 huge super chat. Thank you so much. That is just incredibly kind of you. Wow. Thank you. Seriously. Thank you so much. Hannah, good to see you again. How are you? Are you back in the moss pit tonight, Hannah? 10-1 Edmonton. Now, my prediction was 5-2 Oilers, so come on. Come on. Let's win it for Ben. Let's go. My school says, let's go Panthers, but I denied it. Then I said, let's go Oilers. I like that. Aaron Donald is signing with the Oilers. I'm not sure who Aaron Donald is. Once was enough. Man, that must have been rough, eh? Not only is the moss pit chaos, but then watching the team lose 6-1. Yikes. Did you stay the whole game? All right, a simple 9-0. All right, all right. Honestly, I don't care how Edmonton wins. I don't care if Edmonton is outplayed as long as they get the win. Hey, what's going on, Sam? How are you? I'm not a betting man. I am not a betting man. I'm also not a football fan. No, I don't watch football. Sadly. Hey, I'm doing great. I'm doing great. No, when I'm not watching hockey, I really like baseball. I'm a big Toronto Blue Jays fan. Well, not like, okay, I don't follow baseball religiously like I do hockey, but I also enjoy golf. Foreshadowing of what's to come. I hope so, Kenward. I'm ready for the game. Ready for the game. I agree, Morgan. Key to the game is getting that first goal. Favorite animated film? Probably the original Lion King or the first How to Train Your Dragon. Good or bad, Austin hockey is the real deal. I appreciate that. Listen, you're all incredible. I do this because of how amazing the community is. For the Pact, we got this. Let's go, Zach. What's my favorite course that I've played? There was a course in Jasper that I played when I was like 14 or 15. It was beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. What's up, Oilers PF? Good to see you again. Much love to you as well. Thank you so much. I'm pumped too, Nolan. I'm pumped too. Let's go. I hope not, Russell. I hope not. Boys got this. We just got to believe, right? Whatever you got in your, whatever you believe in, if you believe in hockey gods, if you believe in higher beings, if you're spiritual, whatever the case is, send as many prayers as you can for the Oilers tonight. We need all that energy possible. That's right, Mooseheads. That's right. Hey, what's up, Drake? And good to see you again. Italy's sending love and good vibes to Oil Country and fans all over the world. Got a new Oilers cap bought by my friend who was in LA for Game 5. Let's go, Oilers. That's amazing, Drake and That's so cool. I'm so happy about that. That hat, that's good luck tonight. That's a good luck sign. Hey, I'm doing great, Indomitable. How are you doing? I love Moneyball. Love Moneyball, Justin. One of my favorite movies. Oil in 6. Come on, let's go. I'm getting lots of things if the Oilers win, Falk. Hey, I'm glad you're doing good. Pray for the Oilers tonight. When does it start? In about 6 minutes. What am I expecting from Boston in the offseason? I'm expecting them to... Oh, honestly, I don't know. Boston is a team that doesn't like to rebuild, but I have a feeling that they're going to put together a not very good roster and tank for the number 1 pick next season for Gavin McKenna. 500 likes, let's do it. All right, the goal is going to be 250 likes. The goal is 250 likes. If you're tuning in right now, smash that like button. Oh, absolutely. I'm with you, Zach, 100%. Hey, what's up, Krista? Let's keep believing. Bring this cup home. Win at home. Hey, I love that. Let's go. Let's go. Thoughts on the Kreider trade? It's an interesting one. I think that means that New York is probably going to rebuild. I agree, Anthony. They got to stay out of the box, man. Can't afford to take early penalties anymore. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if you did. Probably wearing a Chucky jersey or a Bennett. You're happy with the Kreider trade? Okay, interesting. I've seen mixed signals from fans about that trade, so I think Kreider will be a good leader for a team that's like, they're getting close to being a playoff team in Anaheim. They got a good young core. David with the $2 super chat. Trucking nervous, boys and girls. Yeah, my heart rate, 120. It was 130 when I started the stream. I'm also nervous. I am also nervous. Let's see if the Oilers can calm our nerves early in this one. Also, we hit 6,500 subscribers. Thank you so much. Huge milestone. I appreciate that. We're only 500 away from 7,000 now. That's incredible. Well, there's no Wes McCauley tonight, Andrew, so the officiating will already be infinitely better. Oh, my heart rate is being shown, Morgan. It's right beside me. It's at 126 right now. Oh, my God. Austin, what is happening? Austin with the 200 super chat. Oh, my God. I've been watching your channel since the beginning of the season. You've been a joy to watch since then. I know I haven't been active much in the community, but your content has become such a positive part of my life. Thank you. Austin, thank you. That's crazy. Thank you so much. I don't even know what to say. Thank you. For real. That's just unbelievable. That's just unbelievable. Thank you so much. Wow. Much love and support, Austin. Thank you. You guys humble me so much, man. You all humble me so much. That is unbelievable. Wow. I'm like caught off guard by that. Thank you so much. Not Unk. Whoa! World War II veteran on the ice right now. 102 years old. That's incredible. Just made me subscribe. Hey, I appreciate that, geek. That is crazy. Thank you, Austin. Thank you so much. And Marco with the 50. David with the 2. And Retro with the 199 as well. That's unreal. Unreal, man. Thank you so much. I know, like, I'm not jumping around, like, in excitement, but I promise you, like, I am super humbled about that. Canadian Anthem, gotta get the hat off. You know, even setting moderation to the stream, the fact that bots are going to subscribe for 10 minutes just to send their spam is crazy to me. CNG. Yeah, no kidding, Russell, right? Oh my God, thank you. So much love and support. The vibes are good tonight. The vibes are good tonight. Thank you, Drake and I appreciate that. I appreciate all of you. Seriously, every single one of you that tunes in. Promise to believe me when I tell you, you all make what I do so much easier, so much more fun, and you all make this just an absolute blast. I couldn't do this without your support, and I wouldn't have nearly as much fun just watching these games on my own, so thank you so much. I've got a Daycation Lager from Troubled Monk tonight. Nice light pale ale. Who's my favorite player other than McDavid? Leon Draisaitl. And my favorite non-Oiler is Jake DeBrusk. The Pulley Harvey cut, could you imagine? Yeah, I'm nervous and excited, Krista. Nervous and excited. That's why the heart rate's high tonight. I might need a little bit more than that to get a date over Celeste, his Draisaitl's girlfriend. Oh, Justin, speaking of the 6 o'clock lager. I do always keep a couple 6 o'clock lager. I do like them. They're tasty. It tastes good. The 6 o'clock lager, it's a light beer, right? And then the Daycation lager, again, it's a light beer. I don't know how to describe the flavor. It's exactly Hot Wax. No, you're not a ghost. I'm just him. You're not a ghost. I got you. You know what, Gordon? That would be magical. Oh, that's great, Woodshed Studio. Love that. I am. I wanted DeBrusk to come to Edmonton. I knew he was going to sign with likely a team out west. I was hoping it was going to be Edmonton instead of Vancouver, but it's crisp. I would consider, okay, Vacation Lager, I would say is fresh, and then 6 o'clock Lager, I would say is like crisp, if that makes sense. Simple with the $6.99. Doesn't mean that I value you 130th that David does. I'm just, no, you're good, Simple. None of you have to ever donate. Listen, none of you ever have to donate. I appreciate when you do, of course. All the money always goes into providing a better content. I'm always trying to improve my streams. Lots of times I'll spend some money on Oilers memorabilia, so thank you. I appreciate that. All right, so I'm hiding chat. Game is about to start. Skinner's in net for Edmonton. Arnold Palmer's barbecue and little kittens say hi. I love that, Christy. During the first intermission, I'm going to bring Franklin for everyone to say hi. We'll see you later, Indomitable. Enjoy the game. That's crazy, Colton. Wow, that's unreal. Yeah, but we got game 4 stew, Gold. Game 4 stew. Let's do this. They're starting with the McDavid line. McDavid is out there with Nugent Hopkins and Connor Brown. Need a good start. Cannot take an early penalty. Enjoy the game, folks. Every whistle. Oh, what did I miss? David with the $2 super chat. Seeing that I'm 48 years old, Perry is my fave. I love Corey Perry. Here's a play up to McDavid. Oh, an early chance and a save by Bobrovsky. Here's a centering pass. Nugent Hopkins can't put it in. McDavid tried to center it again. Here's Nugent Hopkins for the Oilers. Plays it to Bouchard towards the net. That goes wide. And the Oilers' top line already applying pressure. Connor Brown had his stick broken out of his hand. No call. Here's Forsling. He'll get the puck forward. And are the Oilers going to... No call on Edmonton there. There was a Panther that was tripped, but no call. Good opening shift for the Oilers. Here's Evan Bouchard. He'll play it up the left wing. Puck deflected in. Adam Henrique will beat out the icing. Henrique trying to center it. Trent Frederick around the boards. Jeff Skinner out there for the Oilers now. Darnell Nurse pinches, but the Panthers' third line will skate it up. Puck comes to Lindell. Lindell will dump it into the near corner. Marchand against Stecher. Stecher, he checks Marchand. Lindell with the puck. He'll play back to Mikkola towards the goal. That goes off of Trent Frederick's leg and out of play. So a good first shift from the Oilers' top line, and McDavid had a shot on net. Love to see that. All right. So there's going to be a defensive zone draw in the Oilers zone. I imagine they'll probably get the Draisaitl line out against the Tkachuk line. Tkachuk, Bennett, and Rodriguez. Draisaitl with Kapanen and Kane. Here's Draisaitl. Off the draw. He'll lose it. Tkachuk plays it back to the point. Here's a shot. Doesn't make it to the goal. Blocked by Kane. Ekholm up the wall. And Kapanen will get the puck out of trouble. Draisaitl will force Bennett back into his own zone. Bennett skates away from Kane. Here comes Sam Bennett now. He'll play to Rodriguez in the Oilers zone. Rodriguez towards the goal. That's kicked away by Skinner. Here's a rebound shot. And that was on Skinner as well with another save. Mikkola cycles behind the Oilers goal. Tkachuk centers in front. Here's a rebound. 0-2. Huge saves by Stuart Skinner. Oh my God. Stu made an unbelievable diving save on Bennett. Here comes Evander Kane now. He's trying to get by Mikkola. Puck comes to the far corner. Draisaitl trying to center it in front to Kapanen. Puck along the wall. Picked up by Jones. Jones will send it in, and that goes off a stick and out of play. What a save by Stu. Wow. Okay. Stuart Skinner with a couple really big saves early. Good rebound chance. And oh, wow. The rebound shot out to Bennett, and then Stuart Skinner dove across the crease to make that save. Unreal save by Stu. That reminds me of his save against the Stars in Game 2. The Oilers needed that. You need that. Give some confidence in your boys. Here's Kulak. He loses the puck. Florida, they're trying to send it out in front. Rebound. 2 shots again on Stuart Skinner, and Skinner has to come up big again. Florida, bit of a shooting gallery for them. Oh, geez. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Well, if you're the Oilers, you got to start playing offense here. They had a good opening shift by their top line, but the Florida Panthers, 3 shifts in a row, have had good looks. Puck won by Henrique. Kulak will send it up the middle of the ice. Nate Schmidt cycles it around, stopped by Skinner. Skinner, he'll play it off the glass around the boards, and Janmark was looking for a play. It's going to be brought in by Podkolzin. Podkolzin across to Janmark. Janmark can't get it towards the net. Janmark's checked by Greer. Greer against Perry now. Janmark against Kulikov. Puck to the point. Kulak towards the goal, and that goes high and out of play as well. Few pucks out of play early. It's all good. It's all good, Daly. I hope so, Cam. They have time to lock in here. They have time to lock in. Stu was giving them some early saves. Now it's up to the team in front of Stu to get going here. Start playing offense. Face-off, offensive zone. Draisaitl out for Edmonton with Kane and Kapanen. Draisaitl off the face-off dot. It's still loose. And here's Brad Marchand. He'll give it to Luostarinen. Luostarinen sends the puck hard and around. Marchand's going to leave that for Lindell. Lindell to Marchand. Marchand with a shot, and that's stopped by Stuart Skinner. Kapanen loses the puck on the half wall. Puck still loose. Darnell Nurse takes his man out, and here comes Kane. Kane up the right wing. Evander Kane trying to bring it in. Gets by Mikkola. Across the ice, out of the reach of Kapanen. And here comes Brad Marchand now. Marchand will send it back into the Oilers zone. Stuart Skinner out of his crease. He'll play it high off the glass. And it does get out into the neutral zone, and that's offside on the Panthers, so the Oilers are going to be able to get a change here. Oh, boy. This Marchand line is unreal. The Draisaitl line has got to start figuring out how to defend against the Marchand line. This Marchand line is doing everything they want right now. Here's the face-off for Edmonton. Henrique now with Skinner. Wallman across to Ekholm. Ekholm up the boards. That puck deflects high into the Panthers zone. Not deep, though. Here's Bennett. Bennett to Henrique. Trent Frederick throws a hit on Bennett. Puck played back to Kulikov. Puck will come across to Bennett. He's going to take a shot towards the goal, and that goes off the outside of the net. Here's Trent Frederick. He'll reverse to Ekholm. Ekholm off the boards to Jeff Skinner. Skinner trying to play it forward. He'll find Henrique. Henrique trying to get it up to Frederick, but he's tied up in front of the Florida bench. Jeff Skinner now, still out there. He's going to put some pressure on Kulikov. McDavid's going to be out for the Oilers now. Puck up the ice. That's going to be icing on, no, not icing. Stu out of his crease. Leaves it for Bouchard. Bouchard to McDavid. McDavid has tons of speed here. Here comes Connor McDavid. He'll send it up the middle, and Ekblad will clear the zone. Evan Bouchard now. Here's Kulak to Evan Bouchard. Bouchard with a hard rim. Around the boards, Connor Brown. Oh, and Nugent Hopkins throws a big hit. I don't know who that was on the Panthers that went down, but here come the Panthers. Ekblad. He'll play that to Reinhart. Puck towards Stuart Skinner. Barkov will play it back to the point. Forsling towards the goal, blocked by Kulak. Kulak against Reinhart. Reinhart spins the puck around to Barkov. Here's Barkov for the Panthers. Barkov looking to center it out in front. He'll play it to Verhaeghe. He's pressured by Bouchard. Reinhart plays it back to the point. Here's Forsling with a shot, and that goes off Kulak's leg, and that goes high and out of play. Oh, boy. Yeah, Florida. Oh, man, what a hit by Nuge on Forsling. That's a good hit by Nuge. Yep, that's right, Jesse. Yeah, gotta wake up. If you're Edmonton, you gotta wake up here. Florida has been pushing. Nuge with 0 points in his last 4 games. He's got to get going. I know he's probably hurt, but he's got to get going. Here's a defensive zone face-off. Here's Draisaitl against Lindell. Lindell wins it back. Mikkola across the ice to Jones. Jones to Marchand towards the Oilers' goal. That deflects high and wide, and it doesn't get out. kept alive. Good job by Stecher. Stecher to Draisaitl. Draisaitl to Kapanen. Kapanen trying to get it up the middle, brought back in by the Panthers, and they're going to reset. Kapanen intercepts that and sends it behind the Panthers' goal. Draisaitl chases after it against Jones. Evander Kane throws a hard hit. Draisaitl, he'll try and center it to Kapanen. Can't find him. Good hit by Evander Kane. Here's Nurse. He'll send the puck back in. Here comes Kane against Jones. Puck deflects out of the Panthers zone. Good job by Kane asserting his physicality now. Here's Draisaitl. Finds Corey Perry. Perry skates it in. Around the half wall. Podkolzin will play it back to the point. Here's Ekholm. He'll play it to Wallman. Into the middle of the ice. Here's Janmark. In. He tried to put it in front, and Bobrovsky fell. I don't know why Janmark didn't just shoot it. And the Oilers lose it. Here comes Greer now with Nosek with a shot. That's blocked by Wallman. And now Podkolzin will skate it up. Podkolzin with a flip in deep. Kulikov around his net. Takes a hit by Podkolzin. Corey Perry will also apply pressure. Here's Nate Schmidt for the Panthers. Oh, lots of action in this first period so far. Here's the play up the middle of the ice. Stuart Skinner out of his net. Drops it for Ekholm. Ekholm up the left-hand boards. Played back to Wallman. Wallman for the Oilers is going to wait for some reinforcements here. Puck comes around. Wallman plays it forward. Here's Ekholm. He'll give it to Connor McDavid off of his skate. Can't keep the play alive. He'll throw a check on Forsling. Nugent Hopkins can't come up with it. Bouchard, he'll play it to Kulak. Here's a shot, and that goes way high and wide. Rodriguez puts the puck into the neutral zone. Brett Kulak now, he'll send the puck in deep once again. McDavid will chase after it against Rodriguez. He cuts in front. Almost gave it away. Reinhardt sends it down the ice. Kulak will be chased by Barkov. Kulak finds McDavid. He'll send it back to Kulak. Oh, and it sends it in front. Puck loose, and he's going to hang on to that. Took a couple weird hops there on Skinner, and he has to make another save in front. Jeez, man. The Oilers, they've had a couple chances. Janmark had a great chance all alone, basically, and he chose to hang on to it as long as possible. He went behind the Panthers' goal and then tried to bank it in. Janmark was set up very nicely earlier on the, the play. Would have liked to see him shoot, but we'll see what happens. Stu Skinner, he has showed up. The team in front of Stu has not showed up nearly as much, so hopefully the boys can get going. This first commercial break, take a breath. Let's take a breath here. This looks like it's going to be a normal hockey game. Yeah, lots of energy, lots of passion, lots of excitement. So much content to relearn in physics. Ooh, yeah. I mean, as long as you know the formulas, right? Or do they give you a formula sheet before your exams? I can't remember how that works nowadays. Yeah, no goals so far, Janias, and Stuart Skinner has made some big saves, massive saves. Are we going to get memberships tonight? Yeah, I can do some memberships tonight. I can do 5 after the first, 5 after the second. I think that seems fair. That's fair. I got you, Erica. I'm with you, Saint. Jeff Skinner goal would be great. It's been back and forth, Silverio, but the Panthers have had the better chances. Oh, yeah, there's Taylor Swift with what is it, Travis Kelce or whatever his name is? Kane, keep your stick to yourself, exactly. Here's a play back to Seth Jones. Seth Jones towards the goal, doesn't make it. Here's a rebound in front, and there's a big save by Stuart Skinner. Puck comes to the neutral zone. Wow. Huge save by Stu once again. Florida keeps the play alive. Luostarinen loses it, but it comes back around to Brad Marchand. Marchand loses the puck to Evander Kane. He can't get the puck out. Florida keeps the cycle alive. Brad Marchand against Wallman. He'll cycle it around the boards. Puck kept alive by Jones. Jones to Marchand, drops it to Mikkola. Mikkola towards the goal, and that's picked up by Skinner. Oh my goodness gracious. This team's got to get going, man. The Draisaitl line, not doing good. Not doing good at all. Draisaitl's lost every faceoff so far, and every chance that Florida's getting is with the Draisaitl line out. Hey, what's up, Jays World? How you doing? I don't know if he's injured, but he's not playing good. Puck one back to Stecher, flips it through the neutral zone. Here's Nate Schmidt. Schmidt up the wall to Tkachuk. Tkachuk hard around the boards. Darnell Nurse reverses to Stecher, but that hits the ref, doesn't get out. Puck comes back to Nurse. Nurse will play it up the boards, out of the reach of Jeff Skinner, and Florida will just send it back in. And Florida, once again, working their forecheck. If you don't manage the puck, they're going to forecheck you to death. Here's Kulikov to Schmidt. Schmidt towards the goal. That goes wide. Tipped by Bennett. Puck comes back out of the reach of Kulikov, and Schmidt will send the puck back hard and around in the Oilers zone. The Oilers have to start managing the puck, using their feet, and start playing in the offensive zone. This is unacceptable, in my opinion. Here's Nurse. He'll play it off the left boards. Into the neutral zone. Here's Draisaitl. Hard around. Podkolzin's going to come up with it. Vasily Podkolzin back to the point. Kulak towards the goal. That's blocked by Barkov. So they have Draisaitl with Podkolzin and Nugent Hopkins. Let's see. Yeah, they're trying to get Draisaitl away from Kapanen, I think. Here's Brett Kulak. Kulak to Bouchard. Bouchard walks it through. He'll dump it hard around into the Panthers zone. Podkolzin kind of lost where that puck was, and here come the Panthers. Here's Reinhart. Sends it in. Bouchard around the boards to Corey Perry. Well, Perry doesn't pick it up along the half wall, and Verhaeghe tries to send it out in front. Puck in the feet of Bouchard. Draisaitl up the boards. Corey Perry sends it across to Podkolzin. Here's Podkolzin now. He'll flip it towards the corner, and Lindell will pick it up for Florida. Here's Lindell for the Panthers. He'll skate it forward with speed. Lindell walks in with a shot, and that goes off of his stick and out of play. I agree, Brandon. Oh, don't worry. I got it, Colton. I got it right here. The kittens are sleeping. That's so cute. Oilers got to get going. There's a defensive zone draw once again. Puck sitting in the faceoff dot. McDavid will come up and pick it up. Here's McDavid now to Wallman. Now it's the McDavid line against the Marchand line. Different look for the Oilers. Puck up the middle. Connor Brown trying to play it forward. He can't come up with it. Ekblad will give that puck to Luostarinen, and no call. Play comes to Connor Brown. Connor Brown is going to reverse it to Nugent Hopkins. He'll send it behind the Panthers' goal. Puck comes back along the half wall. Nuge, puck bouncing, can't grab it. And then Marchand sends it around. Stu leaves it for Ekholm. Ekholm chops it forward. Wallman can't come up with it. Luostarinen now loses it to McDavid. McDavid, he's being held up, finds Connor Brown. Connor Brown, he's trying to skate it forward. He's checked into the boards, and now here comes AJ Greer. Greer checked off the puck by Troy Stecher. Good job by Stecher. Oh, and Stecher with a hit on Greer. Puck sent down to the Panthers zone. Matthias Janmark will chase Schmidt, and it comes to Greer. AJ Greer for Florida. He's checked. Stecher comes up with it, and oh, wow. And oh, here's a penalty. Is it high sticking again? Is it another high sticking penalty on Evander? How many times does Evander Kane take a high sticking penalty? Let's see what happened here. Yeah, Kane walks in and... Well, it wasn't within the first 10 minutes, right? It wasn't within the first 10 minutes, so... Oh my God. Crazy, man. How many high sticking penalties has Evander Kane taken? 7 or 8? Marchand did what? It's still, you still got to watch your stick, though. Even if the head was low or if there was an influence. All right, boys, just got it. I mean, listen, it's been all Florida. If you can get a kill here, maybe you start to shift momentum a little bit. Yeah, I'll do 5 memberships after the first, Colton, and then I'll do another 5 after the second. And if the Oilers win, maybe I'll do 5 after the game ends. We'll have to see. Three games in a row. Yep. 3 games in a row. Stick infraction by Kane. Not good enough at all. David with the $2 super chat. The head was low and the shot lifted his stick. I'd have to get another replay of it. But let's get a, thank you for the $2, by the way, David. Let's get a kill. Florida's going to burn themselves out. If we can get a kill here, that'd be massive. Puck comes to Seth Jones with a shot that's stopped by Skinner. And a rebound in front. Goes wide. Here's Ekblad for the Panthers. Across to Jones. Jones to Barkov. Back to Jones. He'll give it back to Barkov. Barkov to Tkachuk. Centered in front. Bouchard clears it. And then he'll send it down the ice. And that's a good clear for Bouchard. Good job. Good save by Skinner. Good read by Bouchard. Takes the down low pass away from Tkachuk. Here's Ekblad now. He'll play it to Reinhart, who skates it forward with some speed. Reinhart with a hard rim around the boards. Out of Kulak's reach, and where did the puck go? Hit the stanchion, went out of play. I'm not sure what happened there. The timestamp will come back once the penalty kill is over. It's just with Sportsnet scoreboard that I have, like, recording, when there's a power play, like, it just, the scoreboard doesn't show the time for some reason, but when it's even strength, it'll show it. There's 8:42 to play. 1:20 left in the power play for Florida. Play 1 to Tkachuk in the neutral zone. Here's Matthew Tkachuk. Gives it to Ekblad. He'll cycle it around. Janmark off of his stick comes to Barkov. He keeps the play alive. Barkov for Florida. Behind the Oilers net. Puck deflects off of his stick. Puck comes around. Oh, and Darnell Nurse took a tripping penalty, and now it's 5-on-3 for a minute. Oh, my God. Well, the Oilers once again getting into penalty trouble. My God. 5-on-3 for the Panthers for over a minute. Nah, that's a trip. That's not a dive. That is clearly a penalty. Darnell Nurse can't. Why did Nurse do that? Why are you kicking his leg out from behind him? Why? Oh, my God. 5-on-3. 8:24 to go. Here's Tkachuk. He'll walk in, shoots, and he scores. Well, you saw that coming. For fuck's sakes, man. Nurse and Kane. Biggest idiots on the planet. Dumb and Dumber. Literally Dumb and Dumber. These guys are so stupid. Those are the two stupid idiots that take penalties every single game. Unbelievable. Tkachuk walks in. Skinner's, he's screened. There's not much he can do on that shot. Just unbelievably stupid. Unbelievably stupid penalties. What is wrong with these guys? Darnell Nurse is an absolute dumbass. Evander Kane, absolute dumbass. The stupidest players in National Hockey League history. And Florida still has the power play. They have a lot of time left on their power play, actually. Here's Bennett. He'll play it to Marchand. Marchand sends it to Schmidt. That goes off of his stick. Oh, my goodness. Hey, sounds good, Jay. All good. Enjoy your night. Florida keeping the puck alive in the Oilers zone. 1:15 left on their second power play. Oh, and Wallman takes a high stick, and there's no call. Wallman took a high stick, and there was no call. Once again, the officials are absolutely influencing the game right now. Unbelievable. Puck comes to Schmidt. He'll play it across to Bennett with a shot. That deflects high by Marchand and wide. Verhaeghe back to Schmidt. Bennett, he'll give it to Verhaeghe. Shoots it. Oh, and that went off of his stick and deflected wide. Verhaeghe across the ice off of Bennett's glove. He'll play back to Schmidt. Verhaeghe, Bennett. He loses it to McDavid. McDavid will skate forward. Oh, and he just loses possession. McDavid almost had a breakaway there. Oh, man. Here's Bouchard. 30 seconds left in the Panthers power play. Here's Seth Jones. He'll send it back to Ekblad. Ekblad to Tkachuk. Or Barkov, sorry. Here comes Barkov into the Oilers zone. Barkov brings it in. There's a battle along the wall. Bouchard can't come up with it against Tkachuk. He plays it back, though, to Jones. Jones into the middle. Finds Tkachuk. He tried to center it out in front. Puck along the blue line, or the in the crease. Reinhart got a shot off, stopped by Skinner. And the penalty is over. Back to 5-on-5. Barkov with a shot, and Stuart Skinner with another save. This is legitimately the worst I've seen Edmonton play since last game. Just brutal hockey, man. Well, yeah, Stu is the only reason why this game is not completely out of reach already. Draisaitl's going to take the face off now. So power plays are 2-0 for Florida. Score is 1-0. Shots are 13-2 in favor of the Panthers. Here's Stecher off the face-off. Stecher plays it up. That goes off of Jeff Skinner's leg. Draisaitl's with Skinner and Frederick. Here comes Lindell now. He'll try and get by Stecher. Stecher finds Nurse. Nurse loses it, because of course he does. Here's Luostarinen. Luostarinen maintains possession. Nurse puts Luostarinen into the boards, and then Luostarinen comes up with it. Here comes Darnell Nurse. He'll play it up the... And Nurse ices the puck! Holy... Bench Nurse the rest of the game. I'm so done with him. I'm so done with Darnell Nurse. Seriously. I'm done. I'm done with him. Darnell Nurse, he has an A on his jersey. And that's the leadership that we're getting tonight. A stupid penalty to give them a 5-on-3, a goal against, and then he ices it. An unforced icing. If Florida scores off this face-off, I'm ending the stream. Oilers win the draw. Here's Stecher with a high flip into the neutral zone. Trent Frederick's going to try and beat out the icing, and he does. And Ekblad throws a hard hit on Frederick, but shot towards the goal. Frederick, he'll send it out in front. McDavid with the puck now. Here's McDavid down low. Here's Bouchard. Bouchard tries to get a shot towards the net. That hits a leg and goes out of play. Oh, my God. This is the most frustrating period of hockey I've seen in a long time. The fact that this is only a 1-0 game, 1-0, is a testament to how good Stuart Skinner has been. This is how the team is going to play when Stu actually shows up. It's just embarrassing. You could not ask for a worse start. Could not ask for a worse start. But, yeah, no, you're right. We're only down by 1, right? It doesn't matter what has happened so far. What matters is what we do moving forward. All good, Erica. I'm going to legitimately crash out on stream if the game goes like that. If this game continues like this into the third, I'm just going to stop watching. What is the point? Yep. Oh, Evander Kane takes a high sticking penalty every single game, so. I agree, Simple. I agree. I'm not giving up, but the team's got to get going. I agree, Carrie. No matter what happens, if Nurse takes another penalty, if Kane takes another penalty, whatever happens in the Cup Final, whether Edmonton wins the Cup or not, you buy out Nurse and you trade Kane the literal second the offseason hits. The literal second that you're allowed to open the buyout window and make a trade, you absolutely get rid of these two. I'm so done. I'm done with both of them. I am done with both of them. I just don't have the mental capacity to deal with them anymore. Evander Kane is what he is. You know you're going to get some penalties, but sometimes he puts the puck in the net. Darnell Nurse is an absolute tire fire. Here's the face-off. Bouchard with the shot. That's stopped by Bobrovsky. He didn't know where it was. The Oilers are going to keep the play alive. Corey Perry coming in to grab it now. Puck into the middle of the ice. Evan Bouchard for Edmonton will skate back into his own zone. He'll find McDavid with some speed. He'll skate it forward and dump it in deep around the boards. Nugent Hopkins will come up with it first. He tried to play it down to Bouchard, and Bouchard steps away from a check. Bouchard walks in, spins away from Verhaeghe. He'll give it to Connor McDavid. McDavid into the middle. He shoots. That's stopped. Rebound in front. That's stopped by Bobrovsky. Corey Perry trying to dig in there. Good couple looks there, and Connor McDavid, I think, has half of the team's shots already, so. I'm with you, Edo. I agree, Colton. He is sadistic. Stu is saving things right now. Draisaitl is playing jacks, but he's not looking good. We need more from Draisaitl. Draisaitl off the faceoff is going to get kicked out. And you have Draisaitl with Podkolzin and Brown now, so they've already got the line blender going. I don't blame Knobloch. Nobody showed up tonight for Edmonton except for Stuart Skinner. Here's Ekholm, keeps the puck alive. Connor Brown against Mikkola. Puck along the blue line, and is there a penalty coming up to Edmonton here? For fuck's sakes! What is happening? This is ridiculous! This is ridiculous! Another high stick! Oh, Bennick and high stick! Fucking Wallman! Oh, for fuck's sakes, man. Fuck off. What are we doing? Just give Florida the Stanley Cup. Give them the cup. Why are we subjecting ourselves to this? Why are we subjecting ourselves to this? Give Florida the Stanley Cup. Why? This is unbelievable. Off the face-off. Puck comes to Bouchard. He'll get it to the neutral zone. Puck is going to be brought forward. Oh, and Connor Brown with a steal. He'll send it back into the Panthers zone. Here's Barkov for the Panthers behind his net. Here comes Seth Jones. He'll drop it back. Here comes Barkov up the middle. Reinhart brings it in, comes to Barkov. Tkachuk walks in, and here's a... Whoa, what happened there? There was a wide open net for the Panthers, and Kulak... I mean, I thought that was going in. What a read by Kulak to block that shot. I think so, Killbot. I think you're right. I don't think we're cursed, Hot Wax. I don't think we're cursed, but here's Wallman, who was high stuck earlier in the period, but there was no penalty. But they've managed to catch Edmonton on 2 high sticking penalties, so it's nice to see that the refs can see the stick hit some players, but not others. Hey, listen, being an official is a really, really hard job. Puck comes to Ekblad. He'll send it back across the ice to Tkachuk. Tkachuk in the neutral zone. He'll flip it in. It gets by Darnell. Oh, no. Darnell Nurse is on the ice. Nurse can't come up with it against Reinhart. Centers it out in front. Across the ice to Ekblad. Ekblad checked by Nurse. Puck comes to the point to Jones. Jones will play it to Ekblad. He walks in the middle. Ekblad shoots, and that's blocked by Nurse. And Nurse can't clear it. Oh, he had all the time in the world to clear it. And Jones keeps it in. Jones to Barkov, off of his stick. Nurse and Wallman go down low to get the puck. They can't retrieve it. Puck comes across to Jones, to Ekblad with a shot that deflects wide. Here's Barkov to Jones. Jones back to Barkov, right circle. Down low, centered to Reinhart with a shot. Save, rebound, and they score. Great job, you idiots. Great job, Nurse. Great job. Stupendous. Way to clear it. Way to clear it. Darnell Nurse had all the time in the world to clear it, and the Oilers' penalty kill can't make a kill. This is just fucking embarrassing, man. Just embarrassing, man. I just can't believe it. I mean, I can't believe. Look at Florida. 17 shots on goal. 17 in the first period. Remember last year when the Oilers held, or game 5 against Dallas, they held Dallas to 17 shots the entire game? For Christ's sakes, man. What is wrong with this team? This team doesn't have it. They don't have it. They're going to go down 3-1. This is it, folks. This is absolutely it. Hey, what's going on, Kiga? How are you? Here's an offensive zone draw. Puck comes to Ekholm. He'll give it to Bouchard. Bouchard along the half wall. McDavid trying to come up with it. And Florida, they'll get the clear. The only way Edmonton even has a chance is if they can get one before the... Oh, and Bouchard plays it to literally nobody. McDavid's being held by Nosek, no call. And McDavid was also being held by Forsley, no call. Awesome. Puck sent down the ice, and that's an icing on the Panthers. No, I'm with you, Erica. I don't know. I try and be positive, but this is outrageous. What we've seen this period has been nothing short of embarrassing. Nothing short of embarrassing. And it's not even on the refs, right? Yeah, they missed a call on Wallman. Would that have made a difference? No. Look at the shots in this period. Look at the goals. Look at the power plays. It wouldn't have mattered. Maybe it would have mattered. Who knows? It's just embarrassing. Game 3, I was calm. They don't deserve calm tonight. This is just absolutely ridiculous. You absolutely do not blame the refs for this play. This effort by Edmonton is unacceptable. For a team that says that they're mature, they know how to respond, they know what they have to do. Well, no, they don't. They are what we thought they were. Frauds. The Oilers are frauds. And I'd love for them to prove me wrong by the end of this period. Prove me wrong. Puck comes to Ekholm. He'll put it towards the goal. Easy stop by Bobrovsky. And Draisaitl with a wide open chance in the slot, and he just can't come up with it. Puck sent in behind the Panthers' net. Here's Rodriguez now. He's checked momentarily, and Bennett will give that puck to Forsling. Forsling with speed. Sends it behind the Oilers' goal. Stuart Skinner now. He'll play it up the half wall. Gives it away to nobody. Nobody was there, Stu. What are you doing? Dude, this looks like preseason. We're not even in the same league. This team is not even in the same fucking league as Florida right now. Florida is a bunch of men playing against a bunch of immature boys. Here's Skinner now. Puck comes towards the net. Nurse with a shot. That's stopped by Bobrovsky. Puck was probably going high anyways, but they'll say that's a shot on goal. Stecher keeps the play alive. Henrique digs for it. Jones around the boards. Stecher keeps it alive. Adam Henrique down low. Jeff Skinner trying to come up with it. Darnell Nurse pinches forward. Keeps it alive to Jeff Skinner. Skinner trying to cut forward. Trent Frederick keeps the play alive. Checked by Verhaeghe, though. And here come the Panthers. That'll be sent in deep behind the Oilers' goal. Oh, and here's a centering pass, and who did that? Oh, my. Fuck off, you fucking idiots, man. Oh, look, Darnell Nurse was out there again. Look at Darnell Nurse on the ice for every goal against. Stecher tried to make a play. It's kept alive, and it comes out in front. No coverage, and there was a high stick. Stecher was high stuck, and there was no call. No call made. There was a high stick on Stecher right before that goal. I feel so bad for Stuart Skinner because this period is not on him. He is legitimately the only one. He's legitimately the only player that showed up. He is legitimately the only player that showed up tonight. The only fucking one that showed up. So Verhaeghe does a good job with the initial check, and then he high sticks Stecher in the head. And there's no call, so 2 missed high sticking calls on Florida, but the Oilers got called for 2. It's crazy to me. How did the officials get 2 high sticking calls on Edmonton, but you missed 2 blatant high sticking calls on the Florida Panthers? How is that possible? This is absolutely ridiculous. Possibly the worst period of hockey I've ever seen. Probably the worst officiated period of hockey I've ever seen. Every penalty Edmonton took was deserved. But the fact that the officials missed 2 blatant high-sticking penalties on Florida and they scored because of both missed calls is ridiculous. Honestly, I would pull Stuart Skinner because he doesn't deserve to be subjected to this play in front of him. I don't blame you. Go play Xbox, Chris Knobloch. I'm with you, Shivan. Yep, I would pull Stu because he doesn't deserve to be subjected to how the team is playing in front of him. Stuart Skinner deserves better than that. Listen, anyone that says that this is on Stuart Skinner legitimately did not watch that period. They didn't watch the same period as I did. Stuart Skinner made more than enough big saves to bail the team out. And the team in front of him still decided to absolutely shit the bed and go to the penalty box the entire period. I am refusing to put any blame on Stuart Skinner that period. And yes, 2 missed calls on the Panthers that should have been penalties. There was a high stick on Wallman and then the high stick on Stecher right before that third goal. Hey, how's it going, Layla? Good to see you. I'm going to crash out, man. It's not rigged, but clearly the officials are given a specific mandate. Not on that play. The only time that you can challenge is for like a missed stoppage. So like if the puck had hit the netting before a goal was scored and they didn't call it, that's something that you could challenge. Or if it's offside or goalie interference. Those are the only ones that you can challenge. Because the Oilers' penalty kill sucks. That's why we're down 3. It's an awful, awful period of hockey. Now, how did Connor Brown play the second most out of all forwards? What is this? We absolutely got dominated. We 100% got dominated. That was all Florida. Look at this. Oh, Florida 2 for 3 on the power play. Oh, the Oilers didn't get a power play, though, even though 2 of their players were clearly high-sticked right in front of the officials. No call, though, right? No call, though. Yeah, please stop spamming. Who had shots for Edmonton that period? McDavid had 2. Janmark had 1. Nuge had 1. Bouchard, Ekholm, and Nurse all had 1 as well. There's a whole lot of passengers on this team. There's a whole lot of passengers on this team. The team does suck, Brad, but I will, both can be right. Both things can be correct, right? The officiating can suck and the team can be bad. Why can we not agree that both can be accurate, right? What's a crash out? It's what I'm doing right now. Freaking out. I'm yelling. Nobody's blaming the refs. Y'all are hilarious. Anyone that says stop blaming the refs one more time, I swear to God, right? You're going to get timed out. I'm not blaming the refs. What I'm saying is the Oilers sucked and the refs missed 2 blatant high sticks on Oilers players, but called high sticking penalties on Edmonton instead. That is not inaccurate, is it? Kane high sticking on Greer, Nurse tripping on Barkov, Ekholm high sticking on Marchand. Bennett high stuck Wallman, no call, and then Verhaeghe high stuck Stecher right before the third goal, no call. And not one person can tell me that they didn't miss those calls. Not one person on the planet. The Oilers deserve to be losing, but the officials are also at play in this one as well. I appreciate the positive vibes, obviously. Thank you. I don't know, Lucas. Couldn't tell you. I think they've been practicing how to blow a series as quickly as humanly possible and go golfing as quickly as humanly possible. That's what the Oilers have been doing for the past 4 days. They've been outscored 10-1 in the last, 4 periods of hockey? 5 periods of hockey or whatever? Comeback chances near 0. Goals at 5-on-5. Wait, what? How does Florida have 2 goals at 5-on-5 when one of them was on the power play? 2 of them were on the power play. How can they have 2 goals at 5? Okay, Money Puck is drunk. All situations, high danger chances, 12. What? Florida had, I mean, come on. 12 high danger chances in one period. Look at this, man. The Oilers stink. You're down 2-1 in the series, and this is how they came out to play tonight. Look at this. I can yell about the officiating all I want. It wouldn't have made a difference, honestly. This is ridiculous. 12-2 high danger chances for Florida. If this team comes back, I don't know, man. If this team comes back, it would be historic and unprecedented. And this game is not on Stu. I would only pull Stu just to get him out of that crease because look at all the chances Florida had. And anyone that says that period was on Stu just is not paying attention. I feel terrible that Stu had to go in and just get absolutely shelled for an entire period, man. Shelled for an entire period. If the Oilers come back, it's a miracle. I don't have a lot of faith. I'm going to take a 5-minute break. I have to just take a step outside and breathe. And at minimum, if you're just watching because you want to see an Oilers fan lose his absolute marbles tonight, at the least you could do is just hit the like button. All right, let's hit that like button. We'll try and hit 250 likes tonight. Maybe we can hit 300 if you're all feeling very gracious. And I'll see you in about 5 minutes. All right. Oh, yeah. No, you're right. 5 memberships. You're right. I have to give 5 memberships. Thank you for reminding me. 5 memberships, then a 5-minute break. 5 memberships, and then a 5-minute break. Give me 2 seconds. It's loading. Does it not want to? I'm trying to gift them. I don't know what's going on with my YouTube right now. Hello? I have to refresh. Something's glitched. Give me a second. I agree. Darnell Nurse should never, ever, ever, ever play again. Why is the chat summary in the way? I need to get rid of this poll as well. Hey, Ginger, thank you for becoming a member. I appreciate that. Okay, it's not letting me. I will figure out the membership gifting when I come back. It's not letting me gift memberships right now. YouTube is all glitched out. It's not loading properly. I can't even load the purchase option. So I'll see y'all in 5 minutes. Enjoy chair for the next 5 minutes. All right. All right. Will I actually be able to gift memberships this time? I would love to gift 5 memberships right now. I hope everyone had a restful intermission. Gonna get a Kill McCarr jersey because he's from Alberta. It's all good, JC. It's not on you. This team decided not to show up. They decided not to show up. It's going to take a miracle to come back. It's legitimately going to take a miracle to come back. John with the $5 super chat. Panthers fan ran across your channel. Much respect to Oilers fans, but the Cats are not easy. I've been seeing this for 3 years. Much love. Oh, I know, man. I'm with you. Listen, the Panthers are incredible. There's a reason why they're here for the 3rd straight season. Obviously, GG's to you and your fans. Must be nice having an amazing team with an amazing management group. It's amazing that Florida hired Bill Zito after he interviewed with the Oilers, and they decided to hire, was it fucking Ken Holland over Bill Zito, or was it Peter Chiarelli over Bill Zito? I don't remember what year it was. I can't remember who beat out Bill Zito for the management job in Edmonton. I'm not jealous at all, and I will never freak out about it ever again. Thank you for the super chat. All right, so you have Perry, Podkolzin, and Draisaitl. You have Pickard in the net. What's up, Adso? Long-time lurker. Want to show some love and positivity? Hey, I appreciate that. Thank you. I appreciate you. All right, puck sent into the Oilers zone. Ekholm's going to chase after it. Puck comes to the neutral zone. It's going to be played back to Ekblad. Ekblad up the middle of the ice to Verhaeghe. Verhaeghe will send it in. Played by Pickard, out of the reach of Ekholm. Here's Reinhart now. He'll cycle it down low, and Ekholm tripped up Barkov. No call. Well, there's a missed call on Edmonton. Now the ref decides, you know what, we won't call anything. Great job. Oh, and here's Jeff Skinner. Breakaway. Walks in. Rebound in front. It's still loose in the high slot. And, oh, man, he just couldn't put it through. Jeff Skinner just couldn't get a shot. I mean, that would have been huge if Jeff Skinner could have scored. And the Oilers' net is off the moorings, and they're going to blow the whistle here. Hey, I don't blame you, Kurt. I don't even want to think about it, Dacky. This is just heartbreaking to deal with right now. Yeah. I'm going to try and chill. There's some jostling between Marchand and Nuge, it looked like. Puck came into the middle of the ice. McDavid will play that to Kulak. Here comes Kulak now. He'll walk it in. Shot on Bobrovsky, and that's an easy save for Sergei. Offensive zone faceoff. And Marchand, he's chatting with Nuge now. Yeah, I'm okay with Pickard being in the net right now. Stuart Skinner didn't deserve what we saw. Nuge tripped Marchand. There was no call. I'm surprised there's no call there on Nuge. Yeah, a lot of Panthers fans have been nice, but there are a lot of Panthers fans who are just gloating. Sore winner mentality. It's a shame because Panthers fans last year were so good. What's up, Orban? Longtime Panthers fan here. Just stumbled upon your channel recently. I like and appreciate your takes. Appreciate your positivity and respectfulness. Keep it up. Hey, I appreciate that. Thank you. McDavid's not going to leave. Puck deflected in the Panthers zone, high and out of play. So very little action so far in the second period. I'm mad and sad too. I'm still drinking, Cal. I'm still drinking. Don't die. Don't die. I'm just him. You're all right. Puck one back to Kulikov. Kulikov along the half wall. Puck sent down in the Oilers zone. Ekholm chase back. He'll reverse it to Nurse. Nurse up ahead to Janmark. He can't play it forward. Bumped by Nosek and puck into the neutral zone. Kapanen against Schmidt. Puck bounces around. Ekholm can't come up with it, and it's going to be sent in deep by Gadjevich. Here's Pickard out of his net. He'll give it to Evander Kane. Kane across the ice to Ekholm. Ekholm up the boards. Deflected in by Kapanen. Janmark will chase after it. Behind the net against Bobrovsky. It was stolen for a moment, but nobody on Edmonton could come up with it. Here comes Nosek for the Panthers. Sent in deep by Jones. Jones hard around. Bennett, the cycle kept alive, but he loses the puck. Kane gets it by Jones, and here comes Leon Draisaitl. Draisaitl had Kapanen wide and loses the puck because Draisaitl's had maybe the worst cup final I've ever seen. Tkachuk plays it back to the point to Jones. Puck over Tkachuk's stick. Here's Wallman now. Up the boards. Podkolzin trying to get it to Draisaitl. Here's Wallman for the Oilers. Across to Bouchard. Evan Bouchard now. He'll play it up the middle to Perry. It's sent up forward. Here's Bouchard. Breakaway. And he puts it high and over the net. Wasn't even close. And I don't know what happened here. A penalty on the Panthers. Jeez, man. Breakaway for Bouchard, and he shot it over the net. And there's a power play for Edmonton, so maybe you can get one and build off it. I don't know. Bouchard shot that puck so high, man. I don't know what Bennett even got the penalty for. Hooking? Slashing. I didn't even see a penalty there. Maybe you get one. Who knows? Maybe you get one here. Draisaitl off the draw. Gets it to Perry, back to Bouchard. Bouchard will send it down low. Draisaitl keeps the cycle alive, finds Perry. Perry to McDavid, right circle. Here's McDavid to Bouchard. Evan Bouchard. This is the time for the big boys to show up and do something. Draisaitl to Nugent Hopkins with a shot, and he scores. That's in, yeah. Nuge, he gets on the board. We got one. Nugent Hopkins on the power play. That's one. That's one. That's one. Get one more and keep pushing, right? But you got to play perfect hockey from here on out. Nice job by, wow, what a shot by Nugent Hopkins. Holy. What a shot by Nuge. He sent it across into the left circle, and he puts it above Bobrovsky's head. That's a nice shot. Good shot by Nuge. Good shot by Nuge. All right, let's go. Next goal. Yeah, I agree. Next goal mentality. Right? Just build on it. The top boys showed up. They got one on the power play. You get one back. And that puck is shot out of play immediately, so there's another whistle. Okay, let's see what happens here. Yeah, one at a time. One at a time. Puck came to Draisaitl. Nice pass to Nuge. I'll celebrate when we need to celebrate. Right now, it's all business. The Oilers put themselves in a stupid hole. They got to get themselves out of it before I start getting excited. Puck won by the Panthers. Here's Kulikov. He'll skate it forward. Kulikov neutral zone. Sent in deep into the Oilers zone. Not icing. It looked like it could have been. Trent Frederick loses possession. Puck kept alive for a moment. Rodriguez towards the Oilers goal. That doesn't make it. Ekholm, one hand on his stick against Tkachuk. Here's Ekholm. He's going to be pressured. He'll play it across to Darnell Nurse. Nurse skates it up the left wing. He'll play it up the middle, just out of the reach of Henrique. Into the middle of the ice to Frederick. Frederick, he pokes it past Bennett. Bennett along the glass. McDavid's going to apply more pressure here, but here comes Nate Schmidt. Nate Schmidt behind the Oilers goal. Calvin Pickard around the boards. That'll come to Skinner. He leaves it for McDavid, and he's checked off the puck. Here comes Seth Jones now. Jones Around. Half wall to Reinhart. Puck bouncing. Puck comes to Mikkola. Darnell Nurse for Edmonton. Nurse takes his time, spins away from a check. I like this play by Nurse. Take your time and reset. Force Florida to come at you. Here's Nurse. Look, head up. Up the right wing to Brett Kulak. Kulak is just going to try and get that puck in deep. Connor Brown will chase after it against Mikkola. Brown takes Mikkola into the boards. Puck behind the Panthers' goal. McDavid plays it to Bouchard at the point. Bouchard towards the net. That's stopped by Bobrovsky. Kulak tried to keep the play alive. It'll come back to Bouchard now in his own zone. Bouchard up the left wing to Nugent Hopkins. Nugent Hopkins skates it forward. McDavid, he's checked. Puck bouncing all over the place. Connor Brown now. He's trying to center it out in front. Nugent Hopkins can't come up with it. Here's Nugent Hopkins. Bit of a broken play. Brett Kulak towards the goal. Deflects towards the net. What a save by Bobrovsky. Holy. Nice shot by Kulak. Good save by Bobrovsky. Florida, they'll send it into the Oilers zone now and go for a change. Here's Evan Bouchard for Edmonton. He'll skate it forward with some speed here to center. Walks in. He's checked off the puck. Puck will be sent down the ice. Wallman's going to be chased by Luostarinen. Wallman stops up behind his net. Wallman will give that puck to Leon Draisaitl. He stick handles his way around, and he'll send it in deep. Draisaitl's being kind of tied up, but he'll play it around to Perry. Perry to the point. Doesn't make it to Wallman. And here comes Marchand. Marchand's checked. Ekblad, he'll come up with it, though. Here's Ekholm for the Oilers. He'll play it to Wallman. Here's Jake Wallman. Leaves it for Leon Draisaitl. Needs something from Draisaitl here. He'll play it up the ice. What a pass to Podkolzin. Podkolzin, he'll walk it in. Pressured. Behind the net. Comes to Draisaitl. Draisaitl. He'll play it down low. And is there a penalty coming to Florida? It looks like it. Another power play for Edmonton. Okay. Okay, another power play for Edmonton. So now there's going to be a commercial break, but now you can get it within one. Right? Now you can get it within one. Let's just relax here. What a deflection onto the net by Brown, and Bobrovsky's made a couple big saves. You can't do that. We'll see. We got one power play. Listen, if we're going to be power play merchants again, let's be power play merchants. I appreciate that, Chew. Let's be power play merchants. Let's do it. Power play merchants. We used to be power play merchants. We lost that title. Now we need it back. We need to be power play merchants here. I love that, Janias. I hope so, Brandon. Let's do it. Yep. Let's get one. Physics coming in clutch, Erica. Physics coming in clutch. I like that saying, oh no. Was that against the Dodgers? Is that what that's referencing? That's true, Jay Robbins. Also good to see you again. Good to see you again. Hey, I like it. Yeah, if you've got homework, let's go. I mean, I can't blame Skinner at all for that first period, right? It's all good, Hannah. I don't blame you. If I didn't do this for YouTube, I honestly may have considered not just watching the rest of this game. I was so frustrated in that first period. I was so mad. Yeah, it's Pickard in the net now. All right. Power play for the Oilers. Top unit out again. They've already converted once here. If you score here, it's a one-goal game, and then you never know, right? At that point, it's anyone's game. Off the draw. Puck will come behind the net. Puck comes to Bouchard. He keeps the play alive. Nice job. Here's Nugent Hopkins. Back to Bouchard. Bouchard at the point. He's going to get pressured by Barkov. McDavid now. Puck over McDavid's stick, and nice job by Reinhart. He'll poke that forward and go for a change. Here's Connor McDavid for the Oilers. with speed, skates it through the neutral zone. Here comes McDavid, walks in, and the Oilers are going to try and set up. Here's Draisaitl. Reverses to Bouchard. Down low to McDavid. McDavid to Bouchard. Evan Bouchard for Edmonton. He'll look for a shot. Doesn't take it. McDavid to Draisaitl with a shot, and that's saved by Bobrovsky. Good save by Sergei. There's going to be a face-off once again in the Panthers zone. Top unit's probably going to stay out, I'm assuming. Yes, they are. Draisaitl will take the face-off against Lindell. Lindell wins it. Man, Draisaitl's struggling on the dots. Puck. Oh, good job by Bouchard to keep that puck alive. Puck comes to Nugent-Hopkins. He'll give it to McDavid. Draisaitl to Nugent-Hopkins. He'll find Bouchard with a bomb, and that's stopped by Bobrovsky. Good save by Sergei again. Getting some shots, though. Getting some shots. Let's go. Bouchard's had a lot of shot attempts per game. What the heck? 13 shot attempts per game, and well, the Oilers won the face-off, but they're going to redo it. Linesman says, whoops, that's my bad. My bad, he says. $12:38 to play in the second. 1:07 left in the power play. McDavid will come in and take it against Lindell. Lindell loses it. Panthers do get it out, though, and Marchand against Draisaitl. Oh, Calvin Pickard came out of his net, and he plays it to Bouchard. He drops it to Draisaitl, who will skate up with speed. Here comes Draisaitl. Oh, and Draisaitl, he's checked by Marchand, and Marchand will just skate that, send it towards Pickard. And here's Bouchard. Bad giveaway by Draisaitl, man. McDavid now with speed. Walks it into the Panthers zone to Nugent-Hopkins. In front! Oh, and tipped on goal by Corey Perry, and that's stopped by Bobrovsky. Yeah, that was my fault. That was my fault. Nice tip by Perry on the net. Nice save by Bobrovsky. Oilers are going to keep the top line out here. Draisaitl off the draw. Comes to McDavid. And, well, they're going to redo that face-off again. 38 seconds left in the power play for Edmonton. Draisaitl gets kicked out of the draw a lot. Here's McDavid for Edmonton. Wins it. Comes to Bouchard. Evan Bouchard to Nugent-Hopkins. He'll play it to McDavid. McDavid centers it out up front. McDavid. Draisaitl looks for a shot. That goes off of a stick and wide. And the puck will be sent all the way down the ice by Ekblad. Here's Bouchard for Edmonton. He'll skate it forward. Bouchard dumps it in deep. Kane chases after it. Here's Henrique with Kane. Kane will play it back to the point. Here's Wallman now to Ekholm with a shot, and that goes off of Bobrovsky's glove. Kept alive by Henrique. Puck behind the Panthers' goal. Puck along the half wall. Wallman steps up to keep the play alive. Kane trying to also come up with possession. Couple good chances for Edmonton, but good kill by the Panthers. And here comes Florida now. Here's Mikkola. He'll send the puck deep into the Oilers' zone. Reinhart, he'll leave that for Barkov. Barkov into the middle, and here comes Evander Kane. Kane across the ice. He'll give that to Jeff Skinner. Jeff Skinner for Edmonton. He's being worked by Kulikov, but he'll keep the puck alive and go for a change. Florida now also getting a change in. Puck into the middle. Here's Darnell Nurse. He'll give that puck to Brett Kulak. Back to Nurse. Nurse sends the puck in deep. Kulikov off the glass. Kept alive by Nurse. He walks in, and that shot goes high and out of play. Nice shot by Nurse to keep that puck alive, but not yet, Word. Not yet. We'll see. Offensive zone draw for the Oilers. You have Draisaitl with Perry and Podkolzin. Looks like they're chatting about something on the draw here, trying to get something going. Shots this period are 9-1 for Edmonton. Here's Leon Draisaitl for the Oilers. He loses the face-off again. Here's Tkachuk with a high flip into the Oilers zone. Doesn't make it in deep, and Brett Kulak, he'll send it back into the Panthers zone now. Mikkola plays it to Jones. Jones up the left wing. It's going to be brought in by Marchand. Marchand to Bennett, and he avoids a check by Nurse. Nurse plays it up the boards. Podkolzin will play it into the neutral zone, just out of the reach of Perry. And here comes Jones now. Jones with speed. Walks it in. And, well, he passed it right to Corey Perry. Oh, and then Perry loses it. Kept alive by Florida. Here's a shot by Tkachuk, and that's stopped by Pickard. Oh, man. Perry, relax. My God. Okay, well, the Oilers got one. All right, I'm going to see if I can gift 5 memberships yet. For some reason, YouTube just, like, won't let me. Would I, Cat Daddy? My excitement level isn't as high as it usually is. I'm trying to, like, stay positive, but it's been rough. This game's been rough. I mean, the vibes are more positive than that first period, but there's a lot of work to do here, right? Edmonton's not out of it. They're down by 2. They put themselves in a massive hole. Can they come back? It's going to be tough. I still can't gift memberships right now. YouTube literally won't let me. I'll pray with you. I don't believe in higher beings, but I do believe in hockey gods. So, you know what? Yeah, I'm with you, Zach. That's how I feel, Cal. Like, I was so mad in that first period, and now I'm just like, I hope they come back. But I'm not going to, like, get mad anymore. My rage was in the first period. I hope so, Brandel. I don't even pay attention to the ads when they show up. All right, let's have faith. Let's have faith. Ekholm plays the puck up the boards. Janmark, he's checked. Tried to find Frederick up the middle. And it's going to be picked off by Bouchard. Bouchard to... Oh, man. Frederick takes 2 hard hits. Almost kept the puck alive. Puck comes to Ekholm. Ekholm dumps it in deep. Puck comes to Frederick against Nosek along the half wall. He can't come up with it. Puck kept alive. Comes to Frederick in the middle. He can't get a shot off, though. Frederick will play it back to Nurse. Nurse towards the goal. Doesn't make it. He should have played it across, in my opinion, to his deep partner. Nurse is going to step up, try and keep the play alive. Nosek can't get it out. Puck deflected by Henrique, and that went just wide of the goal. Man, good chance there for Henrique. Puck sent into the Oilers zone. Not icing. 9:08 to play in the second. If the Oilers can get one more before the end of the period, there's a chance, right? It's just one shift at a time. Oh, and Nurse gives the puck away to Luostarinen. McDavid comes in to support, and he'll grab it. Here comes McDavid now with speed. He'll play it up the right wing. Connor Brown off of his skate. Checked forward. Picked up by Marchand. Marchand sends it to center. Here's Jake Wallman now for the Oilers. He'll play it across. Darnell Nurse, or Brett Kulak, sorry, to Wallman. Oh, and Wallman gives it away to Lundell. What a save by Pickard. Oh, my God. What a giveaway by Wallman. Big save by Pickard, though. Good save by Pickard. Wallman with just an awful giveaway. And Lundell with the breakaway. Good save by Pickard, man. I'm trying to give membership schoolistic. It's not letting me right now. Wallman with a horrific giveaway, and Calvin Pickard with a really good save. Good job by Pickard. Came in relief of Stuart Skinner, and he made a good save on Lindell, who had a breakaway. The Oilers can't give up the next one, right? That's the thing. They can't give up the next one. Puck won by Draisaitl. Bouchard up the middle of the ice. It doesn't get out, and Florida will keep the cycle going. Here's Wallman for Edmonton. He throws a reverse hit on Rodriguez, and he's checking his face, and it'll come to Evander Kane now. Here's Kane. He's trying. Oh, and Kane's thrown down. That should be interference. No call. Puck comes to Tkachuk, to Seth Jones. Jones up into the center ice area. Kapanen sends it in deep, and Janmark, he'll chase after it. Janmark throws a bit of a forearm shiver on Jones. No call. No, the refs are just letting them play now. Both teams have basically gotten away with 2 penalties each in the last 20 seconds here. Cycle kept alive by the Panthers. Here's a shot by Kulikov, and that's stopped by Pickard. Kane trying to, you know what? Maybe that wasn't interference on Jones. That's a good hit by Jones on Kane. I like that Kane got up and just, focusing on hockey there. He didn't try and retaliate. You need that. You need Kane to remain, not hot-headed here. Here's a face-off for Henrique out there with Skinner and Frederick. Puck sent in on Darnell Nurse. He'll give it to Ekholm. Ekholm up the right boards. Trent Frederick now to Jeff Skinner. 2-on-1. Oh, and Skinner couldn't get it to Henrique. That would have been a breakaway for Henrique. Puck kept alive by Ekholm. Finds Darnell Nurse. Towards the goal. Goes wide. And Jeff Skinner's all tied up with someone. I don't know who he's tied up with. Adam Henrique comes up with it to Ekholm. Ekholm to Nurse. Nurse towards it. He scores! Okay. Nurse, he gets one back. Nurse got one back. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Nurse got one back. Nurse got one back. Let's go. What a shot by Nurse. Let's go. One at a time. One shift at a time here. Nice shot by Nurse. Henrique played it to Ekholm. Ekholm gives it back to Nurse. And then Nurse, short side. Bobrovsky up high over the shoulder again. Bobrovsky's going low every time. Bobrovsky keeps going down low. All right. So Darnell Nurse redemption arc. Oilers are within 1. Oilers are within 1. Look at Skinner. What is Jeff Skinner doing? Oh, no. All right. So the Oilers are within 1 with 7 minutes left in the second. Puck sent in deep. Aaron Ekblad. All right, let's go. And a penalty on Florida. Flipped over the glass. That should be a power play for the Oilers. The Oilers have a chance to tie it. Massive power play here. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Let's tie the game up. The Oilers get a power play. Puck over glass by the Panthers. The Oilers can tie this game up. Puck came to Barkov, and Barkov shot it over the glass. Not deflected. That's a penalty. Look at Barkov. Barkov, he's like, crap. The Oilers get a power play. They can tie the game up here. Oh, man. Come on, top unit. Let's go. If we ever needed a goal for McDavid, it's on this power play. Here's Draisaitl now. Wins it. McDavid to Bouchard. Bouchard reverses to Nugent Hopkins. He'll give it to Bouchard. Bouchard across to McDavid, out of his reach. Good job by Perry. He fights for the puck behind the Panthers' goal. McDavid, he'll play it to the half wall. Kept alive by Bouchard. Puck left to Perry. Gives it to McDavid. Good cycle by the Oilers. Nugent Hopkins now towards the goal. Deflected by Perry. Oh, and McDavid, he'll come up with the rebound. Spins away from a check. Nugent Hopkins. Oh, and Draisaitl fans on his one-timer. Here's Bouchard to Nugent Hopkins. Nugent Hopkins back to Bouchard. Here's Connor McDavid now to Evan Bouchard. Evan Bouchard for the Oilers. He's looking to set it up. Holds the line to McDavid. To Bouchard. Bouchard to Nugent-Hopkins. Right circle to Bouchard with a bomb, and that goes way wide. McDavid picks the puck up, centers it. Here's a shot by Draisaitl. What a save. McDavid keeps it alive. Here's Bouchard to Nugent-Hopkins. Back to Bouchard towards the goal, deflected. Oh, and that goes wide of the goal. Puck kept alive by Nugent-Hopkins. Here's Draisaitl now. Draisaitl on his backhand. Skates by Ekblad to McDavid. McDavid back to Bouchard. Oilers top line with pressure. Here's Corey Perry now. Perry spins away, tried to center it. Bouchard keeps it in. McDavid walks in. Backhander, and that deflects off his stick and wide, and that's going to get out. Not deep, though. Florida can't get a change. Here's Bouchard. He'll play it forward. Puck comes to McDavid. McDavid with speed walks in on his own. Oh, what a save by Bobrovsky. Oh, my goodness gracious. What a save by Sergei Bobrovsky. Can you believe that save? That's crazy. EHC with the 249. Thank you. Man, what a save by Bobrovsky. That's crazy. What a play by McDavid. He cuts through the middle, and Bobrovsky keeps his pad down. Nugent-Hopkins can't get the rebound. Wow. What a save by Sergei Bobrovsky. Here's Henrique off the face-off to Wallman. He'll play it across to Ekholm. His shot attempt goes wide. Henrique can't come up with the rebound. Evander Kane now battles for the puck. Kane towards the blue line to Wallman. Wallman gives it to Kane. Kane finds Jeff Skinner. Jeff Skinner with a shot. Oh, man, that goes just wide and out of play, and I think we're going to have a commercial break here. And I don't know who fell on the Panthers there. Hopefully no power play for Florida. I don't know what happened. Oh, boy. Okay. I mean, if McDavid had scored there, that would have been crazy, man. The Oilers are only down one now. That power play really, I mean, they had chances. They had chances, right? I'm with you, Dacky. I'm with you. Oh, I know. Saying that would have been the goal of the playoffs for sure if that had gone in. But Bobrovsky made some big saves, man. Bobrovsky's making big saves. And we got to give Calvin Pickard some credit, too. He made a good save on that Lundell breakaway before Nurse scored to make it 3-2, so. No, don't worry. The heart rate will hit higher than 160. My heart rate hit 172 last year against Dallas. Last year against Dallas, it hit 172. That's the highest it's gotten there, Steve. I'm with you. You can feel the momentum shifting. The Oilers are within one. Lots of time, right? You just need one to go through. You don't even have to win the game in regulation, right? Just one shift at a time. One shift at a time. One shift at a time. There's a chance. There absolutely is a chance here. How many likes are we at? 247? Yeah, let's get to 300. Let's get to 300 likes. Let's go. That'll push us to the third goal, right? 300 likes. If you're watching the stream, hit the like button. Let's go. 300 likes is the goal. All right. 5:02 to play here in the second period. And the Oilers continue to press. Draisaitl's going to take the face-off. He's out there with Podkolzin and Perry. Draisaitl wins it back to Nurse. Nurse walks in. Nurse, behind the Panthers' goal, centers it out front. Podkolzin scores! They tie the game! Podkolzin! Assisted by Draisaitl! Come on, baby, let's go! Darnell Nurse with the redemption of a lifetime! The redemption of a lifetime right now. Nurse walks in, centers it. Podkolzin with the backhander over Bobrovsky's blocker. We have a tie game, folks. Oh, man, let's go. The Oilers have dominated this period, and they have now tied the game up. And they have stunned this crowd in Sunrise. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Come on, baby. Florida trying to get the pressure back. Here's Rodriguez. He'll skate into the Oilers zone. Back to the point. Schmidt with a shot, and that's stopped easily by Calvin Pickard. The Oilers have scored 3 goals in the second period. They have tied the game up. Oh, man. Come on. This is unbelievable, man. What are we watching? Let's go. Let's go. Here's Darnell Nurse again, who has a goal and an assist this period. Puck sent to the middle of the ice. Here's Frederick. Tried to get the puck forward. Kept alive momentarily by Skinner. But it'll come to Nate Schmidt now. Schmidt. He'll hard rim around the boards. It's going to be picked up by Sam Bennett. Bennett in the Oilers zone. Across the ice. Schmidt centered in front. What a save by Pickard. Calvin Pickard with a glorious save. Puck sent to center. Nate Schmidt loses it to Frederick. Ekholm to Jeff Skinner. He sends it in deep. Thank you, Cam. $2 super chat. I appreciate that. Let's go. Here come the Panthers now. Down the ice. That's going to be icing on Florida. So Edmonton, they can get their top line out with the icing on Florida. Come on, let's go. Let's go, folks. Come on. So, offensive zone face-off for the Oilers after the icing by Florida. Draisaitl will take it out there with McDavid and Brown. Draisaitl loses it. McDavid chases after it. Here's Kulikov for the Panthers. Loses it momentarily. McDavid to Draisaitl. Draisaitl trying to play it back to the point. He's been all tied up, kept alive by Kulak. Puck along the half wall. Oilers trying to come up with it. Draisaitl knocked down. McDavid against Kulikov. McDavid now against Schmidt. Here's Connor Brown working the boards as well. The Oilers desperate to get the lead. Bennett plays it up to Tkachuk. Tkachuk across the ice. He's going to get by Bouchard. Schmidt walks in, and Nate Schmidt turns back. He waits for help. Puck will come to the half wall. Draisaitl into the middle. Reinhart with a shot, and that's stopped by Calvin Pickard. Man, come on, man. Yeah, I appreciate that, Kev. Thank you. Yep. Let's go. There's still lots of time in the second, right? Let's keep it going. The Oilers have a defensive zone draw, though. 3:23 to go here in the second period. The Oilers have scored 3 unanswered goals. 1 on the power play, 2 at 5-on-5. Goals from Nugent Hopkins, Darnell Nurse, and Vasily Podkolzin this period for Edmonton. Darnell Nurse with a goal and an assist to make up for an awful first period. Puck sent down the ice to Forsling. Off of Evander Kane. It'll come to Sam Reinhart. Reinhart up the half wall, and Barkov fell on a banana peel. Here comes Jake Wallman for the Oilers. He'll play it to Ekholm. Ekholm to center. Henrique sends it in deep. Evander Kane will chase after it against Ekblad. Puck comes around the boards. Lost by Florida. Kapanen leaves it for Ekholm. Here's Ekholm towards the goal. Sent in front by Bobrovsky. It's in Barkov's equipment, and, I mean, they're going to have to blow the whistle on that. I don't know where the puck is. In Barkov's glove or pants? I don't know what happened there. Oh, I bet my cats are very excited. They were also probably very scared of me in that first period because I was crashing out. Podkolzin, that's right. .254 left in the second. Draisaitl with Perry and Podkolzin. Draisaitl off the draw. Podkolzin trying to come up with it. Puck sent up the boards, kept alive by Kulak. Kulak continues to pinch forward. And Florida, they have a chance to get a 3-on-2. Here comes Brad Marchand. Marchand brings it into the Oilers zone. Marchand with a shot off of Darnell Nurse's foot. Marchand falls, comes to Draisaitl. Leaves it for Nurse. Nice job. He'll play that forward to Perry. Perry drops it to Draisaitl. Draisaitl skates it forward, checked by Mikkola. Puck comes to Seth Jones now. Corey Perry can't grab it. Puck to Nurse at center. And here's Leon Draisaitl. Holds up, waits for some reinforcements. And here's Corey Perry now. Back to Nurse. Nurse to Jeff Skinner. He'll send it across the ice to Perry. Perry back into his D zone to Nurse. Nurse off the half wall. Sent in deep by Skinner. Adam Henrique will chase after it. Behind the net, Bobrovsky out to play it. Bobrovsky loses it to Frederick. Mikkola up the boards, finds Sam Bennett. Sam Bennett for the Panthers. Plays it forward off of Tkachuk's skate. And good job by Pickard. He plays it away, but Bouchard can't get it past Bennett, and there's a shot on Pickard with a save. Evan Bouchard for Edmonton now will skate it forward with speed. Here comes Bouchard into the middle to Henrique. Henrique checked off the puck. He'll throw a hit on Nate Schmidt. Puck will come to Trent Frederick. Centers it out in front. Oh, and he just missed Jeff Skinner. Jeff Skinner trying to come up with it. Sam Bennett for the Panthers. Walks into the their zone. Bennett walks in. Centered. Oh, and across. Rebound. Oh, what a block by the Oilers. That was a wide open net, and Ekholm saved a goal. Here's Bouchard. Oh, and Bouchard is hit hard into the boards. That's got to be boarding, man. You got to call that. That's got to be a penalty on Florida. Evan Bouchard was hit in the numbers. That's got to be a power play for Edmonton. You cannot do that, right? Is Bouchard okay? You've missed a lot, Geek. We'll discuss everything in the second intermission. You've missed a lot. Puck came across. Pickard was out of his crease. What a play by Verhaeghe. He found Tkachuk wide open, and what a block by Ekholm, who's in the blue paint. And then Verhaeghe, he jumps into Bouchard, hits him in the numbers. That's got to be a penalty, right? That's got to be a penalty. Is Bouchard bleeding? If he's injured, then you could call a 5 here and then review it. You could call a 5 and then review it. That was a bad hit into the boards. I hope Bouchard's okay, man. That's brutal. That's a bad hit, man. I don't like that hit by Verhaeghe. And Verhaeghe jumps into that hit too. Bouchard's face, it hits the glass, right? So the result is the worst part. But Verhaeghe jumps into the hit, into the numbers. It's into the numbers. Is it going to be 2 or are they going to call 2? Just a 2-minute minor? Is there no power play? They're not calling a power play there? Look at that. He jumps into Bouchard, man. How is there no penalty on that? That's crazy. No power play for Verhaeghe lunging into the numbers of Bouchard? You've got to be kidding, man. Play through it. Whatever. Play through it. Puck to McDavid along the half wall. Connor Brown fights for it. McDavid loses it to Verhaeghe. Puck comes forward. Draisaitl can't grab it. Shot towards the Oilers' goal that doesn't make it. McDavid's going to send it up the middle to Draisaitl. Draisaitl with a partial breakaway. Oh, and he sent it across to Brown instead of shooting it. Why did Draisaitl not shoot that? He had an open lane. Come on, Dry. Come on. Here's Ekholm. He'll play that to Brown. Brown to Draisaitl. Draisaitl's going to spin back. And McDavid sends it in deep. Draisaitl, he'll walk in. And is Draisaitl going to get a penalty? Are you kidding me? What is this? We're getting a penalty for that. What is this, man? So you don't call an obvious boarding penalty, and then you're going to give Draisaitl that? I mean, that is an elbow. That is an elbow. Okay, you know what? Now that I've seen the replay, that is an elbow. But still, they should have called the penalty. Oh, no, that's an elbow. I mean, that's... Come on, listen, Oilers fans, that's a penalty. That's an elbow. But they should have called Verhaeghe. Here's Florida now with a shot towards the Oilers' net. Goes wide. Seth Jones for Florida. Puck comes back to the point to Barkov. Barkov, he loses it momentarily. It'll come to Reinhart. Reinhart to Tkachuk. Tkachuk down low. Tried to center it off of the stick of Wallman. Wallman trying to play it forward. Puck still loose for a moment, bouncing around to Seth Jones at the point. Tkachuk right circle, into the middle, across the ice, and Calvin Pickard with a good save on Ekblad. And that'll be the end of the period. Jeez, man. Listen, that's a penalty against Draisaitl all day. That's a penalty against Draisaitl all day. I'm not arguing that. Draisaitl has to be much smarter than that. But the Oilers have tied this thing up. Whatever happened in the first doesn't matter anymore. What the Oilers have to do now is dig deep. The Oilers just have to dig deep, kill the rest of this power play to start the third, and then keep building. The Oilers had a great second period. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Crazy period. Crazy period. Let's talk about it, folks. Let's talk about it. I agree. No, 100% Booty Sweat, which is a hilarious name, by the way. It should have been a clear penalty on Verhaeghe, clear penalty on Draisaitl. Boom. It should be 4-on-4 right now, at minimum, right? But Calvin Pickard came in, right? So I actually have to turn the volume down of this stream of the Oilers game. All right. Positive vibes, folks. Positive vibes. The team came in the second period. They found a way to tie this thing up. It was 3-0 Florida after the first, but the Oilers, thanks to Nugent Hopkins on the power play, Nurse, even strength, Podkolzin, even strength, have tied this thing up. Draisaitl has 2 points. McDavid has 1 assist. Darnell Nurse with 2 points after having just the worst period I've ever seen. Draisaitl was called for elbowing at the end of the period, so the Oilers do have 1:28 left to kill. If we take a look at the stats in this game, shots are 27-24 for Florida. Shots were 17-10 Edmonton in that second period, though. So the Oilers came out, they had a much better second period. We'll watch Nugent Hopkins' goal with the edge visualizer. It was on the power play. Bobrovsky can beat up high, right? He can be beat up high. McDavid played it to Draisaitl. Draisaitl across to Nugent Hopkins, and he picked his spot, man. He went right over the head, basically, of Sergei Bobrovsky. That made it a 3-1 game. And then Darnell Nurse, the Oilers had the Panthers hemmed in for a bit. Jeff Skinner got away with maybe an infraction there. The puck came to Ekholm. He played it to Nurse, and then Nurse, look at this shot shorthanded. Bobrovsky's going down. This is a good read by Nurse. This is a really, really good read by Nurse. He sees Bobrovsky go down. Instead of trying to center it, he just decides, you know what? What is that position that goalies go into? The RSV, whatever it's called. He just decides to shoot it. He goes over the shoulder of Bobrovsky. That makes it a 1-goal game. Good shot by Nurse and a great bounce back period for a player that I was calling to get bought out as soon as the playoffs end. So we'll see what happens. And then Podkolzin, about 3 minutes later, tied the game up. The Oilers on the power play didn't convert. You had Draisaitl with Perry and Podkolzin. Puck was won. Look how important the faceoff is by Draisaitl. Look how important this is. And then Darnell Nurse does such a great job. He cycles behind the net. He centers it out in front. Podkolzin picks up the junk, and he backhands it over the blocker of Bobrovsky, and that ties the game. That ties the game up. I think you just keep Pickard now. I think mentally for the team, you keep Pickard. The game is, listen, Stuart Skinner was not at fault for that first period, but Calvin Pickard's in the net. He made 10 saves in that second period. You keep him in. So good period for the Oilers. We'll take a look at the money puck. We'll see how Edmonton responded when it comes to the expected goals for percentage. Of course, the Oilers had the best chances in that period. Expected goals at 5-on-5. The Oilers have the edge here. All situations because of the power plays. The Oilers really pulled it back, right? Edmonton really pulled it back that period. 5-on-5, the Oilers have a slight edge. If we take a look, Podkolzin, Perry, Janmark, Frederick, Jeff Skinner's having a great game, by the way. I think Jeff Skinner's had a phenomenal game for Edmonton. I think Jeff Skinner's had a great game for the Edmonton Oilers. Kapanen, Kane, Brown not having the best games. Nurse was having an awful game until that second period. We take a look at the time on ice. Bouchard leads all players. If we scroll all the way down, Stecher's only played 4:18, so he's not getting much ice time anymore. I agree that should have been a penalty. Verhaeghe should have been called for boarding. He jumped and lunged into the hit on Bouchard. Bouchard's head went into the glass. Hopefully Bouchard's okay. I think Bouchard's going to be just fine, though. And then obviously the elbow by Draisaitl. Draisaitl's got to be smarter than that. Like, they got to stop taking the dumb penalties, right? Stop taking the dumb penalties. What are you doing? Now we're at 300 likes. Can we hit 400 likes? Can we hit 400 likes here, folks? I'm going to be back in about 10. I'm taking some time here just to collect my voice because I can already feel my voice starting to go before the third period. I need my voice as much as possible for the third. Enjoy chair. Hit the like button. Spread the stream with your friends and family. I want to give memberships. YouTube's not letting me right now. Hold on. Let's see if I can. Hold on. I'm going to open a different browser and see if I can gift memberships. Give me a second. Give me a second. Because the Firefox browser is not working. It's not letting me actually. It's not letting me, for some reason, gift memberships. So. Two-factor verification. Yes, we'll log in. I'm going to use a different web browser and see if it'll work. I'm going to gift 10 memberships, all right? 10 memberships. 10 memberships because I was supposed to do 5 in the first, 5 in the second. But I couldn't do 5 in the first. So I'm going to try and gift 10 memberships here now that we are sitting at the end of the second, all right? Let me go to my channel. Let's see if I can do it. So we're on the penalty kill. The Oilers have to get the kill here. Membership gifting. Let's give 10 memberships. Will it let me, or is YouTube broken right now? Oh, it's going to let me. Let's go. 10 memberships being gifted to the community. So it's just Firefox being silly. Here's 10 memberships being gifted, folks. If you got a membership, congrats. And also, thank you for your support. 10 memberships. I'm giving back to the community because you're all amazing. DJ with a membership. Yan with the membership. CC with the membership. Ryan got one. Damien got one. Jesse. Sean. Martin. Piggies go moo moo. Edward. Congrats on the memberships. I hope that you enjoy. Now, what does a membership actually get you, right? A lot of people always ask me, what does a membership get you? Whether you are a VIP member or part of the locker room, memberships, you get a little badge next to your name. Your comments get highlighted on any videos that you, comment on. And then, of course, sometimes I upload videos where members will see it before the rest of the public. So those are just some of the perks of becoming a member. That's why I am giving back 10 gifted memberships for the community. Thank you all so much. Smash the like button. I'll be back in 10 minutes or so. 5 or 10-ish minutes. 5 or 10-ish minutes. Slane also coming back. Welcome back, Slane. Appreciate that. I'm sorry. If you didn't get a membership, hopefully you get one next time, right? Hopefully you get one next time. Take my money. Thank you, Slane. All right. I know. A lot of people that tune in a lot of people that are here 99% of the time, always commenting. Also, how you doing, Talkative Introvert? I think I saw you earlier. I didn't say hi, though. Rigger with the $13.99 super chat. Thank you so much, Rigger. Go, Oilers, go. Come on, let's go. Let's go. They tied this thing up. Let's find a way, right? Whatever it takes. Whatever it takes. Whatever it takes. I agree Kyle should be 4-on-4, but find a way. Find a way. I appreciate that, Hammerstein. Thank you. All right, I'll see you in about 5, 6, 7 minutes. 7 minutes-ish. Enjoy chair. I know how much you all love chair. This is a great time to rest up, get some fresh air, get a snack, get a drink. We're vibing. I'm just him. Don't cry. Not yet. Let's go. All right, folks, I'm back. What did I miss? What did I miss? Thank you. What's up? What's going on, Ace? Good to see you again. They got to kill this penalty, though. They got to kill this penalty. Get back to their play at 5-on-5. They controlled play in the second period. They got to get going. Yo, Berserker Earl! I hope to play La Bamba and Austin hockey. We trust the go with the $50 super chat. Thank you so much, yo, Berserker. Good to see you again. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Keep doing the physics, Erica. You got this. Keep doing physics. You got this. No prediction from me, Layla. No prediction from me. All I'm going to bring here for the third period is the best that I can when it comes to play-by-play and positive vibes, all right? Just like I said at the start of the second period, whatever you believe in, if you believe in a higher power, if you believe in a higher being, if you believe in hockey gods, whatever the case is, we need all of your prayers the rest of this game, all right? Let's go. Let's go. Come on. I don't know what your prediction was, DeGrace. The second period was amazing. Let's go, Oilers, but the job's not done. Job's not done. Yeah, just for spamming, Word. It was 5 minutes. It was just for spamming. You're okay. You're okay. All right, we're hiding chat. Hiding chat. Third period's about to start. Oilers still have to kill about 1:20 or so. So we'll see if they can do that. See if they can do that. Draisaitl's in the box for elbowing after Verhaeghe got away with a blatant boarding call on Bouchard. All right, let's go. 1:29 to go in the power play for Florida. And there's a camera hole that they're trying to close up here. Let's go. Kill this penalty. Dig in. Let's dig in. Kian with the 279. Oilers are so good at giving fans heart attacks. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. My heart rate's 130, and it's only going to get higher during this third period. Face-off won by the Panthers. Here's Seth Jones. He holds up. He'll play it to Barkov. Barkov will send that puck deep in the Panthers zone. Puck along the wall. Nice job by Florida. They'll cycle around. Here's Tkachuk. Matthew Tkachuk has 2 goals for Florida. Puck played back to the point. Here's Barkov now on the half wall. Checked by McDavid. Can't come up with it. Puck comes back to Ekblad. Ekblad to Tkachuk. To Seth Jones. To Ekblad with a shot. That goes high and wide. Ekholm's knocked down. Jones into the middle for Reinhart. To Jones. Jones back to Ekblad. Ekblad across the ice to Reinhart. Left circle. Reinhart walks in on his backhand. Checked by Ekholm. Trying to get it forward. And Ekholm can't get it out of the zone. Nugent Hopkins can't come up with possession now. And Florida keeps the play alive. Puck comes to the right circle. Cut in front. What a save by Calvin Pickard. Wow, what a save by Pickard. Florida keeps the puck alive. Puck comes to Ekblad. Walks in. Shoots. Blocked by Ekholm. And he sends it all the way down the ice. What a save by Pickard. Let's go, man. Let's go. Yo, David with the $10 super chat. Thank you so much, David. Let's go. 10 seconds left on the power play for Florida. Sent in deep. Here's Brad Marchand. Marchand stops up, sends it to the point. Forsling. He'll give it to Bennett, to Forsling. Forsling with a shot. Deflects wide. Backhander. Doesn't make it by Verhaeghe. Puck along the half wall to Bennett. Bennett. Oh, man, what a voice crack that was. Marchand cycles down low. Verhaeghe against Nurse. Verhaeghe plays it forward to Marchand. Florida keeping the cycle alive. Janmark can't get the puck out. Kept in by Forsling. Kulak, he throws a check. Puck comes to Verhaeghe. Verhaeghe into the middle. It comes to the neutral zone. Great penalty kill for Edmonton. We're back to 5-on-5. Here's Kulak for the Oilers. He'll give it to Nurse. Nurse with a flip up to the middle, out of the reach of Frederick. Here's Mikkola. Plays it up to Lucerinen into the middle. Oh, kick save by Pickard and Adam Henrik. Oh, and the puck is still loose in front. I don't know how the heck they got that out of the way. Florida sends that puck in deep. My God, man. What a save by Pickard. Puck comes to the half wall. Here's Bouchard. He'll send a floater up to Henrik, and he'll chase Forsling back. Forsling through the neutral zone. Bouchard will pick that puck up. He'll play it across to Wallman. He'll play it back to Bouchard. Bouchard up the middle. Puck goes off of a skate, and Wallman will play it back behind his net. Here's Bouchard against Gadjevich. Puck comes to Greer. Greer takes a hit. Perry trying to come up with possession. Florida with possession. Here's Greer back to the point. Here's a fake shot. Ekblad towards the goal. That deflects wide of the goal. Puck deflects on Nosek. Back to Forsling. Forsling to Ekblad. Ekblad can't get a shot off. Podkolzin pressures. Back to Forsling. It's all Florida so far. Here's a shot blocked by Wallman, and Podkolzin will play that up the boards, and they do get it clear. Finally. Oilers hanging on here. Here's McDavid now for Edmonton. Oilers top line out. Forsling for the Panthers. He'll play it up the boards. Florida gets it in, not deep. Ekholm gets it back to the neutral zone. Nice back check by Connor Brown. Puck comes to Verhaeghe with a shot that's blocked by Ekholm. Here's a play up the middle of the ice, out of the reach of Brown. Brown across to Ekblad. Puck in the middle of the ice. Here's Barkov. Tried to send a breakaway to Verhaeghe. Here's Barkov now with a shot that goes wide of the net. Puck in the middle of the ice now. Nobody on Edmonton can grab it. Here's Barkov for the Panthers. Reinhart to the point. Here's a shot, and that's stopped by Pickard off of his mask, maybe? Jeez. Oh, the Panthers, they are pushing, man. The Oilers are surviving. All right, Edmonton's got to get on the attack here. Florida has come out. They have dominated the first 4 minutes of the period here. The first 4 minutes of this period have been all Florida. Yes, they had a power play, but 5-on-5, the Oilers got to get going. They got to get it clear. Big saves by Pickard. My heart rate's up to 135. Oh boy, we've got an exciting finish here, folks. What a save by Pickard off of his mask. Jeez. Let's go. Pickard adjusting his mask. 16 minutes to play here in the third period. Yeah, Kitty's good luck. He's up by the window. Lots of hockey to play. Defensive zone faceoff. Draisaitl's out there with Kane and Janmark. Draisaitl for the faceoff. He loses it. Comes to Seth Jones. Jones sends it around, down low. Janmark out of his reach against Mikkola. Mikkola steps up. Here's Janmark. Comes up with possession of Draisaitl. Draisaitl back to Ekholm. Ekholm for the Oilers. He'll play it across. Here's Kulak now. Up to Kane. Sends it in deep. Janmark chases after it. Janmark against Mikkola. He tries to make a play. Nice job by the Panthers. Along the boards. Comes to Draisaitl. He'll play it back to Wallman at the point. Oh, and it bounces over Wallman's stick, and he's chased back into his own zone. Wallman for the Oilers. Here's Wallman for Edmonton. Wallman plays it up to Kane. Evander Kane up the half wall. Oilers get it in, not deep, and there's going to be a whistle there as that puck went out of play. They're saying Troy Stecher had one shift in the second period, and he has not played since. It was a 14-second shift. Yo, Dave with the $2 super chat. Rat's not liking the Pickard. Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, Stecher is benched. Stecher is benched. Obviously, they wanted to get a different look, but it's worked out so far. Here's the play into the Oilers zone. Darnell Nurse will pick the puck up. A goal and an assist in the second for Nurse. Here's Trent Frederick for the Oilers. Frederick walks in. He's stopped up at the blue line. Marchand skates it forward. Darnell Nurse checks him, and he'll give it back to Wallman. Wallman with a hard rim around the boards, kept alive by Schmidt. Puck brought in by Lindell. Good check by Frederick. Into the middle of the ice. It'll come to Frederick, and Frederick will put it off the glass and down to the Panthers zone. Frederick will chase after it against Schmidt as the Oilers will get a change. Kulikov behind his net reverses to Schmidt. Here's Nate Schmidt for the Panthers. Oilers with their top line out. Puck into the neutral zone. Bouchard can't come up with it. Puck comes back to Nate Schmidt. Here's Kulikov now. Up the boards, sent in deep. Evan Bouchard for Edmonton will play it hard around. It'll come to Connor Brown. Oh, and Connor Brown's hit hard from behind, and here comes McDavid with speed. Connor McDavid walks in, stops up right circle. McDavid, he'll give it to Ekholm, centered in front, and the Oilers just can't get it on net. Connor Brown around the boards, kept alive by Bouchard. Bouchard to Brown. Brown trying to center it, and it'll come to Verhaeghe. Verhaeghe gets the puck past Bouchard. Ekholm trying to come up with it. Crowd looking for a call. I don't know what happened. Puck comes to Tkachuk across to Forsling. Oh, and he throws it through the blue paint and wide. Ekblad flows it behind the Oilers' goal. Tkachuk plays it to the blue line. Here's a shot by Forsling. Oh, and Calvin Pickard, he has to react and catch that one. Wow. Calvin Pickard, another save here for Edmonton. The Oilers, I don't think, have a shot this period. They've got to get going here, man. I saw a Jesus cosplayer in the mosh pit. That's hilarious. All right. Quick bathroom break. Y'all get chair before the end of the third. Isn't that exciting? I'll be right back. What's going on? What I miss? What are we talking about? Oh, you don't like him. Oh, no. You know what? That's fair. You know what? Yeah. No politics, no religion, unless we're talking about hockey gods. The hockey gods, right? Because we don't know what they look like. We don't know who they are, but I believe in the hockey gods. Come on, hockey gods. Let's go. We need all the luck we can get here. No, it's all good. No worries. No worries. Face off in the Oilers zone. Here's Leon Draisaitl for Edmonton. Off the face-off against Bennett, and they're going to redo that. Bennett didn't even try, so... Florida with the edge in shots, 32-24. The Oilers have 0 shots here in the third, so... Here's Bennett for Florida. One back by Draisaitl. Nurse up the boards, deflected in by the Oilers. Not icing. Nate Schmidt will pick it up. Here's Nate Schmidt. Holds on to the puck. Schmidt along to Kulikov into the neutral zone. Darnell Nurse. He'll play that to Draisaitl. Draisaitl plays it forward. Janmark chases after it. It'll come back to Kulikov. Up the middle to Bennett. Bennett skates it through the neutral zone. Bennett drops it. Sent into the far corner. Matthew Tkachuk now. He tries to throw a reverse hit on Nurse. Draisaitl. He's back checking. Puck comes towards Pickard. He plays it along into the corner. Sam Bennett with possession, though. Here's Bennett for the Panthers. He'll send it to the point to Mikkola. Cycles it to Tkachuk. He centers it out in front. Puck in the feet. And Nurse, he throws his man down. Draisaitl gives it to Kulak. Kulak will play it up the middle of the ice. And Evander Kane trying to come up with it. And I don't know what's happening. Penalty coming to the Panthers. Do the Oilers get a power play? Yo, let's go. Power play Edmonton. Let's go. Come on. This is our chance. You can get the lead here. Let's go. Oh, and Bennett tripped up Draisaitl. Yep. Can't do that. Can't do that. Bennett's in the box. Make them pay. Make them pay. Power play for Edmonton. Come on, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Are they always going to get the top unit out? I don't know. Draisaitl was on the bench. He just had a full shift. Do you call a timeout here? Oilers 1 for 3 with 10 shots. All right, Draisaitl's back on the ice here. Long shift for Draisaitl, but he's on the power play. The Oilers have a chance to get their first lead of the game on the power play. Draisaitl against Barkov. This is huge. This could be the game changer. Oilers win the faceoff. Bouchard to Nugent-Hopkins. He'll play it into the corner to McDavid. Tries to find Perry. Barkov, checked by Perry. Ekblad can't get it by Perry. McDavid comes into support. Oilers looking for possession. Good job by Perry. McDavid, Draisaitl also trying to come up with it. Huge board battle for everyone. Florida will send it up the ice. Kept alive by Bouchard. What a play by Bouchard. Draisaitl plays it to McDavid. He'll play it back to Draisaitl at the point. Here's Draisaitl to Bouchard. Bouchard will give it to Nugent-Hopkins. Oilers keep the puck alive. Bouchard across the ice to Draisaitl. Puck sent in, down low, hard around. Nugent-Hopkins can't keep the puck alive. Nice try. Come on. This top unit's got to just take a breath here and get going. 1:07 to go on the power play for Edmonton. Bouchard drops it for McDavid. McDavid skates forward with speed. Here comes McDavid into the Panthers zone. In Corey Perry's feet. Perry drops it to Draisaitl. Draisaitl. He'll give it to McDavid. Plays it back to Bouchard. Oilers got to get something on net here. Here's McDavid in the middle of the ice. McDavid to Bouchard. Can't get that one-timer. Good stick by Luostarinen. Here's McDavid now in the middle. He shoots. Save. Rebound. What a save on Corey Perry by Sergei Bobrovsky. McDavid. He'll give it to Nugent-Hopkins. Nugent-Hopkins to McDavid. And the puck goes over McDavid's stick. Oh, my goodness gracious. 24 seconds left in the power play for Edmonton. Here's Bouchard. He'll play that forward to Kane. Kane across the ice, and that goes off his stick and out of play. What a save by Bobrovsky on Perry, man. Jeez Louise. Perry. Oh, what a chance for Perry. He just had to lift it up. McDavid with the clapper. Perry with the rebound. Oh, what a save on the foot by Bobrovsky, man. Wow. That's crazy. Here's Adam Henrique for Edmonton. Off the faceoff, Oilers win it, and they're going to redo it. They're going to redo the faceoff. And 45 left in the third. The time left in the third will show up once the power play's over. Every time Sportsnet has a power play on the board, for some reason, it just doesn't, show. I don't know why. And the puck is sent down the ice into the Oilers zone. So 8 seconds left in the power play for Edmonton. Wallman holds on to it. Wallman skates it forward. Wallman up the left wing, deflected in by the Oilers. They're going to say icing, actually, on Edmonton. Okay, never mind. Not sure what happened there. Nuge, okay? What happened here? What did I miss? Hopefully it's just, maybe Nuge just has to go to the bathroom. I don't know, dude. Here's the face-off in the Oilers zone. Henrique will take the draw. Henrique gives it to Kane. Kane tried to find Jeff Skinner. Puck up the ice. Here's Nate Schmidt for the Panthers. Jeff Skinner comes up with it. Gives it to Kane. Kane tried to center to Henrique, and Florida with the puck. They lose it, though. Wallman to Ekholm. Here's Matthias Ekholm with a hard rim around. Evander Kane will come up with it. Kane, puck bounces over his stick. Picked up by Connor Brown. Brown on the forecheck. He forechecks, gives it to Henrique. Comes to Tkachuk. Nice job by Wallman. Wallman off the glass. Gets it forward. Nice job by the Oilers. They're cycling. Here's Connor Brown. Henrique keeps the cycle alive. Around the boards to the half wall. Connor Brown. He plays it forward. Puck comes to the half wall. It's sent down the ice. That's going to be icing on Florida. You can take an advantage here. Let's take advantage. Take advantage of the icing. Got it? Exactly. Got to play aggressive. Got to play desperate. 9:42 to play in the third. So the Oilers are going to get Draisaitl, McDavid, and Perry out. Here's Draisaitl off the draw against Reinhart. Draisaitl's got to win this. No, Reinhart wins it cleanly. Puck off the glass. That's sent down the ice again, and that's going to be not icing. Yes, ice, not icing. Here's Brett Kulak for the Oilers. Kulak skates it forward. Up the board, sent into the Panthers zone. Not icing. Draisaitl against Forsling. Forsling can't get it by McDavid. That went out of play, and we're gonna have a commercial break. Hopefully Nuge is okay. I didn't see what happened to Nuge. Did anyone see what happened to Nugent Hopkins? Yeah, I didn't see what happened to Nuge there. For Ben, let's go. For Ben. Yeah, I love you too. Well, right now, Pickard's in the net. We're rolling with Pickard, Tristan. I agree, Slane. And yes, they have to elevate on Bob. You're not going to be Bob down low very often. I hope Nuge is okay. I honestly didn't see what happened. I didn't see him go down the tunnel. Like, I know you guys said he went down the tunnel. I just didn't see what happened. Cat scratch fever. Much time left in the third? 9:22. The timer will come back up on the screen once we're back from commercial break. Oh, I believe. Let's try and hit 400 likes, folks. Let's try and hit 400 likes. If you're tuning in and you haven't hit the like button yet, smash that like button. Smash the like button. Let's go. 400 likes for 4 goals for Edmonton. Let's do it. And they're showing a little highlight compilation of Bouchard, which is great. I think Bouchard's had a good game. Offensive zone faceoff. Perry falls on the puck. Podkolzin trying to come up with it. And it'll come to Rodriguez. He'll send it in deep into the Oilers zone. Brett Kulak will check him. Draisaitl supporting on defense. Here's Draisaitl. He finds Podkolzin. Podkolzin up the middle to Perry. Perry trying to find Draisaitl, and here come the Panthers now on transition. Rodriguez checked by Perry, and here come the Oilers. Perry skates it through the middle. Perry to Podkolzin with a shot. Good save. Brett Kulak with it now. It'll come to Darnell Nurse. Nurse walks in with a shot. That's stopped by Bobrovsky. Oh, good couple looks for Edmonton. Good couple looks for Edmonton. Let's go. Come on. Let's get... Oh, wow. We blew by 400 likes. Never mind. Holy smokes. Maybe we hit 500 likes. I don't know. Good saves by Bobrovsky, man. All right. Face off to the left of Bobrovsky. Offensive zone draw for Edmonton. Henrique will take it with Skinner and Frederick. Puck comes to Schmidt. Frederick applies pressure. Kulikov now off the boards. Marchand loses it, but the Panthers with possession. Oh, nice job by Skinner. Here comes Jeff Skinner. He'll bring it in the Panthers zone. He avoids a hit. Oh, and Skinner is holding his head, but the Oilers keep it alive. Puck sent in, not deep, and here come the Panthers. Lindell gives it to Marchand. Marchand towards the goal. That's stopped by Pickard. Good positional save for Calvin Pickard. Ekholm with the puck. Here's Matthias Ekholm. He'll put it off the glass, down the ice. Deep. Not too deep, though. Forsling, he'll give it to Marchand. Marchand walks in to Lindell. Lindell with a shot. Puck bouncing all over the place. And here's Kulak. Kulak with a high flip to the neutral zone. Connor Brown comes up with it. Oh, and the puck hits the linesman's skate. Nugent Hopkins trying to center it. Puck is sent down the ice off of a leg. And Brett Kulak will chase after it. Here's Barkov against Kulak. He steals it. Here's Reinhart with a backhand, and that goes high and wide. Here's Reinhart for the Panthers. Reinhart against the Oilers' top line. Cycles it down low. Puck will come to Nugent Hopkins, who's back on the ice for Edmonton after he went down the tunnel momentarily. Nugent Hopkins trying to play it forward. Nuge can't grab it. Verhaeghe against Nuge. Puck comes to Bouchard. Bouchard. He's being pressured. Florida's forecheck is aggressive. Puck sent in, not deep. McDavid trying to find Brown. And the Panthers keep it alive. Here's Kulak with a hit. Bouchard comes in to support. So is McDavid. Oilers trying to come up with it. And puck comes to the point. Here's Jones down low. Kulak once again trying to make a play. He'll give it to Bouchard. Bouchard off the glass. It'll come to Nugent Hopkins. Here come the Oilers. 3-on-2. Here's Nugent Hopkins trying to center to McDavid. Oh, it's on net, and Sergei Bobrovsky makes the save. Nugent Hopkins puts pressure on. Puck is loose. Nugent Hopkins trying to come up with it. Puck along the net for the Panthers. And the Oilers keep it alive. Here's Kapanen. Here's a shot by Wallman. Scores! Jake Wallman gives the Oilers their first lead of the game. What a shot by Wallman. What a forecheck by the Oilers. And they have a 1-goal lead with 6:24 to go. Come on. Barkov loses it to Henrik. Kapanen gives it to Wallman. And he just blasts it over the glove of Bobrovsky. What a play by Kapanen. What a shot by Wallman. Come on, baby. Let's go. The Oilers with their first lead of the game. 4 unanswered. $6:23 to go. Lock it down, boys. Here's Rodriguez. He takes a hard hit. Nurse plays it up the half wall. Here's Janmark. Plays it up to Kapanen. 2-on-1. Kapanen spins away from a check. Kapanen spins away from another check. Kapanen back to the point. He loses it. Rodriguez with it. Across the ice to Tkachuk. Tkachuk tries to find Bennett in the middle off of his stick, but Bennett will play it around the boards. Here's Evander Kane against Tkachuk. Verhaeghe, he keeps it alive. Here's Tkachuk with a shot that's stopped by Pickard. And here's Evander Kane trying to skate it out of the Oilers zone. He does, and that's offside on the Panthers. And we're going to have a commercial break. Holy smokes, folks. Let's go. Come on. Are you kidding me right now? Let's go. Hey, let's hit 500 likes, all right? There's a lot of people tuning in. I think this is the highest viewer count I've ever had during a live stream. Hit the like button if you're in here. If this is your first time, obviously welcome in. If this is not your first time, welcome back. I'm losing my voice. Jeez Louise, man. So it's 4-3 Edmonton right now with the commercial break. Let's go. Let's go. Come on now. Yo, Berserker with another $50 super chat. Jake the Snake Wallman, thank you so much, Berserker. Oh my God, that's unbelievable. Berserker, you're crazy, man. Relax. You're cut off, my friend. You are cut off from donating anymore. Thank you so much for that super chat. That's wild. Listen, this game's not over. Edmonton's, they've got 5:39. There's 5:39 to play. Yes, you start Picker game 5, Kyle. 100%. 100% you do. There's no reason not to. Thank you so much for the super chat. By the way, guys, that's the super chats tonight have been unbelievable. Nerder with the 249 should have placed that bet after the first. Well, there's lots of hockey left to play. 5:39 is an eternity in hockey time. It's an eternity. The Oilers have a lot of work to do. There's still a job to do, all right? I'm excited, but let's get the job done. Say hi to my wife, Tammy, please. Hey, Sean's wife, Tammy, how you doing? I hope you're doing great. Sean's a great guy. I hope you're treating him well. And I hope Sean's treating you well. Don't let Sean ever get away with any shenanigans, all right? Here's a shot by Ekholm. That goes wide. Here's Vasily Podkolzin on the forecheck now. Podkolzin against Luostarinen. Nice hit by Podkolzin. Podkolzin across to Perry. Perry will send that puck in deep. Puck along the half wall. Florida brings it forward. Here's Lundell. Here's on to Anton Lundell. Behind the Oilers' goal to Calvin Pickard. Pickard up the half wall. Marchand loses the puck momentarily. Comes to Ekholm. Draisaitl trying to grab it against Marchand. Draisaitl throws Marchand into the boards. No call. Here's the puck to the blue line. It gets by Mikkola, and that comes out of play. Dave with the $5 super chat. Got a meeting in 15, so we better win this. I love it. Thank you for the $5 super chat. Enjoy your meeting. Focus on work. If you're a student, focus on school. It's super important. Here's Reinhardt. He'll play it down low into the Oilers zone. McDavid, he throws his man down. Nugent Hopkins trying to play it forward to Bouchard. Here's Bouchard for Edmonton to Connor Brown. Connor Brown gets by Forsling. Brown towards the goal, and that's stopped by Bobrovsky. Florida trying to get the puck into the Oilers zone, and what a play by Wallman to keep that into the neutral zone. That's crazy. Puck is flipped to the neutral zone. Here's Verhaeghe now. Verhaeghe sends it in deep behind the Oilers net to Wallman. Here's Jake Wallman for Edmonton. Jake Wallman holds on to it. Oilers getting a change. Wallman. Pressured by Tkachuk and Bennett. Wallman up the boards. Deflected in by Skinner, not deep. Here's Bennett now. Bennett with the puck. It's going to be offside on the Panthers with 3:51 to play. Come on, let's go. Hey, no worries, Sean. I got you. Hey, what's up, Fire Starfish? How you doing? Come on, let's go. Cam with the $2 super chat. Let's go. Come on. Lock it down, boys. Draisaitl with Janmark and Kane. 3:51 to play. Bennett off the draw, loses it. Comes back to Nurse. Nurse across the ice to Kulak. Kulak sends the puck in deep in the Panther zone, not icing. Kane can't grab it. It'll come to Matthew Tkachuk. He'll play that to Kulikov. Kulikov up the ice to Schmidt. Schmidt centers it. That's cut off by Draisaitl. Janmark to Draisaitl. Draisaitl skates it through the middle. Draisaitl, he's alone! What a save by Bobrovsky! Oh, man! Draisaitl had a glorious opportunity. What a save by Sergei Bobrovsky. Are you kidding me? Oh, without Bobrovsky, the Oilers probably are up by a couple right now. He's made some unbelievable saves on the Oilers tonight. That's crazy, dude. What a save by Bobrovsky on Draisaitl, who just blew by the defender. Great job by Dry. Off the face-off. Puck comes to Forsling. Puck sent down the ice. Gloved ahead by Nurse. He plays it with his stick, so not a glove pass. Here's Jeff Skinner for Edmonton with a shot, and that goes wide. Trent Frederick now trying to keep the puck alive for the Oilers. The Oilers doing a good job on the forecheck right now. Florida trying to get it out. They do. Comes to Darnell Nurse, and he'll likely just send it in deep. Yes, he does. On to Bobrovsky. That'll be an easy save for Bobrovsky. Comes to Forsling. Up the middle to Marchand. Marchand skates it forward towards Pickard. Pickard, he'll play it along the half wall to Nugent Hopkins. And Florida forechecking. It'll come around to Ekholm. Oilers got to get this out. Ekholm takes a hard hit. Brown can't come up with possession. It comes to Marchand from the point. He shoots, and that goes wide. Here's Mikkola now for the Panthers. Checked by McDavid. Nugent Hopkins, he'll send it down the ice. And that is going to be enough for icing on the Oilers here. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Offensive zone faceoff for Florida. 2:26 to play. Do you pull the goalie? Yes, they do. Florida has pulled their goaltender. Florida has pulled their goaltender. .226 to play. Oilers have the McDavid line out. If Edmonton wins the draw, just send it down the ice. Here's Barkov against McDavid in the faceoff dot. Here's the faceoff. Barkov wins it. Reinhart to Tkachuk. Tkachuk towards the goal. That goes high and wide. I don't think Pickard saw it. Puck down low behind the Oilers' net. Bouchard around the half wall. Gets by Ekblad, and it comes out of the zone. Puck back to Ekblad at center. High flip off the glass. Here's Bouchard. He'll not get it deep. Here's Tkachuk. Checked by Henrique. Henrique loses it to Reinhart. Here's Barkov at the point towards the Oilers' goal. Deflected wide by Bouchard. Here's Bennett. Bennett to Barkov. To Jones. He'll play that to Reinhart. Reinhart in the middle. Ekblad with a shot, and that shot goes wide. Barkov for Florida. Sends it out in front. Jones at the point. Down low. Here's Barkov once again for Florida. Barkov trying to center it, and here's McDavid. He'll try and get it deep. He doesn't get it out. McDavid's got to get it clear there. Tkachuk behind the Oilers' goal. Here's Bennett with a shot, and that goes high and wide. Reinhart along the far half wall. Reinhart with a shot off of a skate and out of play. Oh, McDavid had to get that out, man. But you know what? The Oilers, they're doing good. They're keeping them to the outside right now. They're keeping Florida to the outside. That's all you want. Keep them to the outside. Don't give them anything easy. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to do my best. I'm doing the play-by-play. This is exciting. Heart rate's almost 150. Let's go. Timeout by Florida. 1:21 to go. I'm going to rest my voice during this timeout, all right? I'm still reading chat, keeping my voice quiet. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Let's go. Are we at 500? We're almost at 500 likes. Let's go. Come on. Are we hit 500 likes? That's crazy. Thank you. I'm not going to ask for any more likes because 500 is like the dream. That's crazy. 500 likes on a single live stream? That's unbelievable. 900 people tuning in. 121 to go. We're in crunch time, oil country. Let's get the job done. Defensive zone face-off for the Oilers. Draisaitl's going to take the draw against Reinhart. Draisaitl wins it. Here's Kulak with a high flip down the ice towards the goal, and that goes wide. And that's going to be another defensive zone draw. 939 concurrent viewers. This is crazy. Yo, thank you everyone that's tuning in right now. That's unbelievable. 1:15 to go. Oilers trying to hold on to a 1-goal lead. Draisaitl against Barkov. Draisaitl wins it to Bouchard. Bouchard with a high flip. Down the ice. Towards the goal. Not icing. Doesn't make it to the net. Play up the ice to Tkachuk. That's sent all the way down. That's going to be icing on the Panthers. Oh, boy. Icing on Florida. Thunder's Productions with the 5 gifted memberships. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you for the 5 gifted memberships. Let's go. 1:01 to play here in the third. Bobrovsky back in the net. Offensive zone draw for the Oilers. Off the faceoff. Florida wins it. And Bobrovsky's going to head back to the bench as soon as Florida skates forward. Here's Jones up the middle of the ice, deflected in deep. Puck will come to Bouchard. Bouchard with a hard rim off the glass and just out of the reach of Janmark. Here's Jones. He'll play it across the ice. Barkov can't come up with it. Puck behind Bouchard. Comes to Bouchard now from Kulak. Bouchard up the boards, out of the reach of Janmark. 32 seconds to play. Here's Ekblad. Tkachuk sends the puck in deep. Calvin Pickard to Kulak. Kulak up the boards. Draisaitl can't come up with it. Here's Florida trying to center it into the middle. Tkachuk can't get a shot. Oh, and they tie it up. Oh, no. Florida ties it with 19 seconds to play. Oh, man. No way. Pickard around. Kulak couldn't play it up. Draisaitl loses it. Bennett centers it out in front. And Pickard was just caught out of his crease. Reinhart ties it up. Oh, man. Nugent Hopkins or Janmark fell. Pickard lost where he was in the crease. $19 seconds left in the third. We are likely going to have overtime once again. Puck in the neutral zone. So Florida ties it with the net empty. Puck sent into the Oilers zone. Here's Nurse. Reverses to Ekholm. Ekholm trying to get it out. Here's Connor Brown now. He'll play it up the middle of the ice to Nugent Hopkins. Nugent Hopkins sends it in deep. And we're going to have another overtime. Another overtime in this series. Are you kidding me right now? Come on, man. The Oilers had it in the bag. Draisaitl couldn't come up with it, and nobody collapsed enough. Janmark was caught. Pickard out of his crease. Good shot by Reinhart on the, bad angle shot by Reinhart. He ties it up, though. You've got to be kidding me. Another overtime in the Stanley Cup Final. The Draisaitl had a breakaway, could have made it 5-3, which would have essentially put the game away. The Oilers had 2 chances at the empty net. They missed it. But Kulak had time to get it up. I know people are mad at Draisaitl, but Kulak could have just sent it up the ice. He could have just iced it. Why are we not icing it? Why are you trying to put it up the boards? Just ice it if you don't have a play. There was hardly any time left. But you know what? I like Edmonton's play that period. I liked the third period. We had the lead. Yes, Florida tied it. But this is Edmonton's game to lose, folks. All right. Another overtime. Another overtime. Listen, the Oilers, I believe in the boys. I believe in this team. They came back. If you take a look, Wallman, he got the go-ahead goal at 13:36. What a play by the Oilers. They were cycling. They were forechecking. Kapanen steals this puck. Nugent Hopkins off of Kapanen. Kapanen gives it to Wallman, and he one-times it past Bobrovsky. And they don't have the edge visualizer yet for Reinhart. The only power play of the third period was for the Oilers. The Oilers did not capitalize. Again, if you look at the power plays, 2 for 4 for Florida, 1 for 4 for Edmonton. This is the difference. Special teams is the difference maker in this game. If the Oilers had one more power play goal, they win this thing, right? We're not losing this game. The Oilers have not fought tooth and nail to come back just to lose this one. I'm with you, Jordan. I'm with you. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. If we take a look at the money, let's take a look at the money puck. I feel like Edmonton had the better chances that period. Oh, they're saying Florida had the best. Oh, my God. Florida's chances that period. What is that? The expected goals at 5-on-5, basically even. If we look at all situations, though, Florida, they came out with a mission to tie this thing up. Florida, 4.43 to 3.59. Jeff Skinner leads the expected goals for percentage for Edmonton. Kapanen is very bottom with Kane and Brown. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. Now, Calvin Pickard, he's at 0.49 goals saved above expected. Stuart Skinner, only negative 0.06 goals saved or below expected, I guess, would be the wording. Kapanen's played 624, has an assist. Podkolzin, 837, has a goal. All right. All right. Everything that's happened up to this point doesn't matter. Here's the stats for the game. Shots in that third period, 9-7 for Florida. I have a good feeling. The Oilers, they can do this. They can do this. It was the only goal Pickard has given up. He's given up 1 goal on 19 shots. 1 goal on 19 shots for Calvin Pickard with a .947 save percentage, right? We got to believe in Pickard. Pickard in the net when the Oilers are in overtime. Now, Reinhardt has 3 points. Tkachuk, 2 goals and assists, 3 points. Barkov, 2 assists. Their top guys have showed up, right? On a night where Marchand and Luostarinen are quiet, Florida's top guys have shown up. Their top players were due, so we can't be too surprised. We take a look at their defense, though. Nobody on their defense has a point tonight. Take a look at the time on ice. Let's actually see. Are they top heavy? 5-5-8 for the Oilers. 6-8-10. So not as top heavy, but the Oilers are still, I mean, McDavid's been run into the ground. 26 minutes of ice time. Goodness gracious. He has an assist, but he's a -1. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy. Come on. They got this. Right? Time for Edmonton to step up here in the overtime. You want to win the Stanley Cup? Find a way. I don't care how you do it. Find a way in overtime. Literally don't care how you do it. Florida won a game in Edmonton in overtime. It's time for Edmonton to win a game in overtime in Florida. Find a way. It was Kulak, and I don't know who the other defenseman was that was on the ice. Yeah, empty the tank, Zach. I agree. You have to empty the tank. You've got to go for the kill shot within the first couple minutes. I would potentially load up McDavid and Draisaitl for overtime. I'm not blaming that on Pickard at all. Not at all. All right, folks, we're at 570 likes. We're going to hit 600 likes on the stream, which is crazy. I'm going to take a quick break, 5-minute break. Y'all are going to get chair, all right? Pick your overtime winners. Because, yeah, Tkachuk dumps it in. The puck comes to Pickard. He misplays it. Kulak up the boards, loses it. And then it comes down low. It was Bouchard and Kulak out there for Edmonton on defense. That's so unfortunate. I think Pickard, if he could have done a hard rim around, it would have been different. Orban's going with Marchand. I'd love to see Perry win it. Leon Draisaitl's due, right? He's had some crazy chances. It's time for the Oilers to dig in. You want to show that you're a different team. You want to show your fans that this is the year. Get the job done, Edmonton. Come on, let's go. I'll be back. 5-minute break. Enjoy chair. Y'all get chair for a bit. How are we feeling? No, this is real. 100% real, by the way. This heart rate is real. I use the Pulsoid app. I would take... I mean, I would lift up my jersey, but because I'm wearing a heart rate monitor, like, under my jersey. That's how I get the heart rate on the stream. Yep, I do, Brandel. I do. Let's go. For Ben. For Ben. Right? Let's go. For Ben. It's all good, XV. No worries. You stick with your guns. And for Hyman, 100%. Oh, I know. It sucks. I think Pickard just misplaced that. He misplayed that rim around the boards by Tkachuk, but now we're back to even Stevens here. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm hiding the chat. Next goal wins. 100th overtime game in Stanley Cup Final history, and the third of this finals. Massive opportunity for both teams. The Oilers can get the chill, the split. McDavid and Draisaitl have not scored in this game. You need something from McDavid, right? Need something from McDavid. Draisaitl with Podkolzin and Perry, with Nurse and Kulak on the ice for defense against the Luostarinen, Marchand, Lindell line. Florida wins the faceoff. Florida up the ice. Marchand dumps it in deep. Kulak, he'll send it up the boards. Puck along the half wall. Perry knocked down. Kulak trying to come up with it. Corey Perry back down low to Kulak. Here's Nurse for Edmonton. Darnell Nurse with a high flip up the ice. And that's going to be icing. Apparently they're going to call that icing. I don't know. I don't like that. I don't agree with that call at all. Don't agree with that call. Yeah, Mikkola could have made a play with that puck, and they called icing on Edmonton there. All right. 19:36 to play here in OT. Draisaitl, a pivotal faceoff. Bennett against Draisaitl. Bennett wins it, but he wins it all the way to the neutral zone. Oilers are going to get a partial change. Podkolzin chases the puck forward. Here's Draisaitl. He'll chase Rodriguez into the zone. Connor Brown keeps the puck alive, and it'll come back to Nugent Hopkins. Here's Darnell Nurse. Sends it in deep. McDavid out for the Oilers. Puck to the half wall. Nugent Hopkins to McDavid. Puck comes to McDavid now. To the point. Bouchard towards the goal. That goes wide. Ekholm will step up against Rodriguez. And here's Tkachuk. Trying to get it in deep. He can't. Evan Bouchard now. He'll play it up the ice. And that's going to be up past Brown. And that's going to be icing on Edmonton. All right. 18:57 to go. Defensive zone draw in the Oilers zone. Top line out for Edmonton. Brown, McDavid, Nugent Hopkins. Off the draw. Here's a shot on net, and that goes just wide by Forsling. Puck comes behind the Oilers' goal. Reinhart cycles. Reinhart to Ekblad with a shot. Puck deflects, doesn't make it to the goal. Here's Ekholm now to McDavid, gives it to Bouchard. Bouchard to Brown. Brown up the right boards, and it'll come to Ekblad. Here's Ekblad for the Panthers. Oilers will get a partial change here. And the puck is sent in deep, and that's going to be icing on Florida. Okay, well, the Oilers can get an offensive zone draw now. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Shot went just wide of that. I don't know if Picker got a stick on that. I don't know. 18:28 to play here in OT. Jeff Skinner out with Henrique and Frederick. Man, imagine Jeff Skinner, man. Puck alive. Jeff Skinner. It's loose. It's in the crease. They still are begging for it. It's still loose. Where is it? Oh, my God. Are you kidding me? How did that not go in? That's crazy. Puck came into the crease, shot on net. Frederick trying to come up with it. What a save by Forsling. And then the other shot on Bobrovsky, who hangs on. That's crazy, man. Are you kidding me? Oh, went off the inside of the post. And then Frederick with a backhander that went off the skate of Forsling. Oh, come on. 18-19 to play in overtime. Henrique will take the face-off for Edmonton. Off the draw. Frederick plays it back to Wallman. Wallman to, well, that goes over the glove of Frederick. Puck comes to Marchand. Marchand loses it to Henrique. Off of a body. Comes to the neutral zone. Oilers keep the play alive in the neutral zone. And Frederick will dump it in deep. Puck up the middle of the ice into the neutral zone. Wallman will play it to Darnell Nurse. Darnell Nurse bobbles it for a moment. Up the middle of the ice, deflected in by Kane. Janmark against Luostarinen. Luostarinen up to Marchand. Here comes Brad Marchand for the Panthers. He sends it across the ice to Greer. AJ Greer. He's checked by Kulak. Greer against Kulak and Janmark. Kane can't get it out. It come to Bouchard. Bouchard with a high flip. Down the ice to Kapanen. Picked off by the Panthers. And here's Greer. He's checked by Kulak. Kapanen can't come up with it. Behind the Oilers' goal. Around to the half wall. Comes to Evander Kane. Just over his stick. Greer keeps it alive. Centered in front. What a defensive play by Kapanen. Janmark trying to get it up the ice. And we're going to have a whistle here. I don't know what happened. Sure, why not, Lightning Boy? Why not? What do you do? What do you do? Well, you don't have any videos. I'm not going to subscribe until you get some videos up, all right? Oh, boy. Face off at the Oilers' blue line. Draisaitl loses it. Ekblad sends it in deep around. Comes to Ekholm. Ekholm will play that to Perry. Perry with a high flip to center. Off of Forsling's glove. And if Florida touches it, it's a glove pass. Draisaitl now. He'll try and find Podkolzin in the neutral zone. Puck in Draisaitl's feet. Can't come up with it. Draisaitl trying to play it forward. Tkachuk now against Podkolzin. Puck sent in deep to the Oilers zone. Here's Wallman along the half wall to Perry. Perry, he'll give it to Podkolzin. He'll flip it to Draisaitl. Walks in behind the Panthers' goal. Leon Draisaitl against Ekblad. Draisaitl spins away from a check against Tkachuk, trying to send it back around the boards. And here come the Panthers. Here comes Forsling across the ice, picked up by Draisaitl. Oh, and he gets it. Oh, and here's Perry. Oh, he had a breakaway, but he lost the puck, and Perry shoved hard into the boards. Forsling for the Panthers. Up the wing. That's going to be icing on Florida. Wow. Oh, man. Corey Perry almost had a breakaway there. And then he was hit hard into the boards. Oilers can get their top line out and take advantage of this icing against the Panthers. Oh, man. Corey Perry almost just out of his reach. And then Perry takes a hard hit by Forsling. And then Florida ices it. All right, here's McDavid. He'll take the face-off. McDavid steps in. Florida has iced it. Face-offs won 40-38 for Florida. McDavid wins it back to Bouchard. Bouchard with a shot by Wallman, and that goes wide of the net. Nugent Hopkins picks it up for Edmonton. Plays it behind the net, over the stick of Brown. Wallman along the boards to McDavid. McDavid tries to send it towards the goal, and that's picked off by Jones. Jones up the middle of the ice. Here's Verhaeghe. Across the ice. Good job by Bouchard. He picks that off. Bouchard off the glass. The puck will bounce into the neutral zone. McDavid trying to get it in deep. and that's going to be icing or offside on Edmonton. Sorry, offside. Savage Sports Goats. I'll take a look after the game there, Lightning Boy. I'll take a look after the game. Savage Sports Goats. There you are, 59 subscribers. Okay, you do a lot of shorts. I see you. Off the face-off at the Panthers' blue line. Henrique, Frederick, and Skinner. Oilers win the draw. Ekholm to Nurse. Nurse sends it in deep. Nate Schmidt for Florida. He comes up with it. Jeff Skinner keeps it alive, though. Sends it in behind the Panthers' net. Frederick throws a hard hit. Henrique also throws a hit. Puck is sent down the ice by the Panthers. It's going to be on goal, not icing. Not icing. Here's Darnell Nurse now. He'll wait against Florida's forecheck. Here's Darnell Nurse for Edmonton. Nurse holds on to it. The crowd is getting a little antsy. Puck sent into the Panther zone. Bobrovsky around to Luostarinen. Here's Luostarinen up the middle. It'll come to Lundell. Here comes Schmidt with a shot that's blocked in front. And the Oilers will send it down the ice into the Panthers zone. Oilers will try and get a split. Puck sent in behind the net to Wallman. Here's Wallman for Edmonton. He'll give it to Evander Kane. Kane up the right wing, deflected in by the Oilers. Sent in deep. Here's Seth Jones for the Panthers. Behind his goal, he'll skate forward in front of Janmark. Jones with the high flip. Down the ice. That's going to be icing on the Panthers. Oilers can take advantage of this. Come on. Let's go. $14:20 to play. Icing on Florida. Shots 37-34 for the Panthers. Here's Draisaitl with McDavid and Perry trying to take advantage of the icing. Draisaitl wins it. Back to Ekholm. Ekholm towards the goal. That's stopped by Bobrovsky. Puck flipped high into the neutral zone, and here comes Luostarinen against Bouchard. Luostarinen can't get a shot on net. Luostarinen against Bouchard now. Good job by Bouch. He fights off the check, and Bouchard skates it forward. He'll reverse it back to Ekholm. Here's Matthias Ekholm for the Oilers. Here's Ekholm. He hangs onto it. Up the left boards to Perry. Perry to Draisaitl. Trying to find McDavid. McDavid trying to send it in deep. That's picked off by Reinhart. Reinhart sends it in behind the Oilers' net to Pickard. Pickard with a high flip off the glass. Kept alive by the Panthers. Picked up by McDavid. He'll play back to Ekholm. Ekholm for the Oilers. Ekholm skates it forward. Panthers make a change. Oh, and Ekholm with a giveaway. Here's Reinhart now. He'll skate it in. Reinhart trying to center it. Picked off by Ekholm. Puck comes to Ekholm. He's tripped along the half wall. Oilers can't come up with it. Oh, and here's Bennett with a shot. Did that hit the post or did that go in? Bennett hit the bar. Did that go in? I don't know. That looked like it was in. Here's Draisaitl walks in with McDavid and that goes wide. No way, man. Puck to Perry. Perry trying to send it back down low to Draisaitl. Oh, no. Jeez, Bennett hit the crossbar. Come on, Edmonton. That's your chance. The hockey gods have given you a chance. Puck comes to Connor Brown. Connor Brown now. He'll play it to Podkolzin. Podkolzin off of his stick. It'll come across the ice. Up the middle. Here's Lundell against Nugent Hopkins. Podkolzin plays it forward. Puck up the middle, deflected in by the Panthers. 12:20 to play in the overtime. Nurse, he'll reverse it. He finds Kulak. Can't get it by Luostarinen. Against Marchand was Podkolzin. Oh, no! Here's a shot! Oh, and that goes high by Luostarinen. Kulak skates it forward. He pokes it up, and the Oilers can't come up with it. Marchand keeps it alive. To Luostarinen, to Podkolzin, and here's Brown. Connor Brown, he'll chip it past Forsling. Oh, no. Oh, the Panthers are getting chances. Oh, and almost a giveaway to Henrique. Here comes Marchand. Marchand in the middle of the ice. Marchand towards the goal. Fans on another shot. Deflected on net. Not stopped by Pickard. Oh, jeez. Come on, man. Come on. Big saves by Pickard. Wow. Pickard got a piece of Bennett's shot. It went off the crossbar. Oh, and Draisaitl gave it to McDavid, who was all alone, and he couldn't get a shot off. Oh, and another save by Pickard, too. Jeez Louise. Come on, man. Come on. Defensive zone draw. Oilers got to win this. Oilers got to win this. Henrique against Nosek. Henrique loses it. Comes to the point. Schmidt towards the goal. Deflected in front. Kept alive by Gadjevich. Here's Nosek. Behind the Oilers' goal. Here's Kulikov doesn't make it. Backhand towards the Oilers' goal. Goes wide. Greer around the boards hard. And Kulikov can't keep the play alive. Here's Kulikov now. Oh, it comes to Nosek with a shot, and that's blocked by Wallman. Puck behind the Oilers' goal to Evander Kane. Kane can't play it up the boards. Puck kept alive. Comes to Frederick. Frederick, he's just looking to get it in deep. He's checked by Schmidt. Schmidt up the middle of the ice. Oh, and here comes Barkov, and he's checked by Janmark. Good check by Janmark. Here's Nurse now. He'll give it to Evander Kane. Evander Kane with a high flip. He'll send it in the Panthers zone. Not icing. It'll come down to Mikkola. Mikkola, he can't get it past Kane. Puck kept alive for a moment. It'll come back to the neutral zone. Here's Darnell Nurse. He'll play it back to Kulak. Kulak, he'll try and get it in deep. Can't get it by Reinhart. He continues to try and get it in deep. Barkov on support. We'll send it around the boards to Mikkola. Mikkola, he's checked off the puck. Puck sent in by Verhaeghe. Calvin Pickard out of his crease. Can't come up with the puck. Kept alive by the Panthers. Darnell Nurse now. He'll play it up the boards. Kept it alive by Ekblad. Ekblad towards the Oilers' goal. That goes way wide. Oh, and Ekblad misses. Puck kept alive by the Panthers. Here's Nurse. Nurse trying to get the puck up. Nurse trying to play it forward. Puck back towards Pickard. Around the boards. Nurse to Perry. Janmark can't get it out. Nice job by Nurse. He'll play it forward, and Connor Brown will try and come up with it against Forsling. Puck is sent all the way down to the Oilers' zone. Here's Kulak for Edmonton. 9:25 to play. Brett Kulak holds on to it. He'll give it to McDavid. McDavid checked by Lindell. Here come the Panthers. Here's a shot by Luostarinen, and that's stopped by Pickard. Puck comes to Podkolzin. Podkolzin up the middle to Brown. Brown walks in. Brown can't get a shot off. He keeps the puck alive to Podkolzin. Hard around the boards. Bouchard, he'll leave it for McDavid. McDavid skates forward off of a couple of skates. Puck sent back to center. Here's Bouchard for Edmonton. He'll play it back to Ekholm. Panthers looking for a change. Here's a play to Draisaitl. Centered. Let's go. Leon Draisaitl wins it for Edmonton. Draisaitl wins it. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. The series is tied 2-2. Yeah. Draisaitl's trying to pass it. It goes under Bobrovsky's pads, and the Oilers have tied the series. Let's fucking go. Are you kidding me? Draisaitl tries to center it off of Mikkola under the pads of Bobrovsky. Holy shit. Draisaitl wins it for Edmonton. The series is tied 2-2. Oh, come on, baby. Let's go. That's insane. A 3-0 deficit for Edmonton, and they finished the comeback. They've tied this series at 2. They've taken home ice advantage back from the Panthers for Game 5 in Edmonton. That's unbelievable. 5 gifted subs. Thank you, Thunders, with the $10 super chat. Are you kidding me? Yo, I am dead, bro. We get the victory chain. Come on. Come on, let's go. What a comeback. Smash that like button. Crazy. J-Ro with the $4.99 super chat. Thank you so much. What a game. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me right now? That's unbelievable. Draisaitl comes up clutch, a bit of a fluky goal, but that makes up for the fluky goal that Marchand scored in overtime back in Edmonton in Game 2. This series is tied at 2, folks. Oh, baby. And now the Oilers have home ice advantage back. They have an opportunity to go back to Edmonton and take a 3-2 series lead. Come on! Are you serious? Let's go! And Calvin Pickard gets the win. Calvin Pickard, man. Unbelievable play by Calvin Pickard. We've got to give a shot. I mean, Calvin Pickard's the number 1 star, right? Big Dick Picks, right? Come on! Calvin Pickard with the .957 save percentage. He only gave up 1 goal on 23 shots. And if we take a look at the money puck, I bet he has over 1 goal saved above expected. Let's take a look at this from Calvin. I gotta see the expected goals in all situations. Very even in this game. Florida with the slight edge, of course. Calvin Pickard with 0.76 goals saved above expected. The Oilers have home ice advantage back. They have taken it back from Florida. Game 5 on Saturday, 6 p.m. local time here in Alberta. Oh, I can't wait. Oh, this is exciting, man. The Oilers have won 2 games in overtime. The Panthers have won 1 game in overtime, 1 game in regulation. All the doom and gloom that I had after the first period, man. Feisty with the $13.99. I owe you this, brother. Was negative down the period. You, me, here we are. You're something that, this super, and I don't even know what you're trying to say, Feisty, but I appreciate it. Thank you so much. That's unbelievable. Holy smokes. The Oilers were down 3-0 in this game. The Oilers were down 3-0 in this game. Let's take a look at the Edge Visualizer for that winner for Leon Draisaitl, assisted by Bud Colson and Ekholm. Oh, no, the Edge Visualizer's not there yet. It's not there yet. God damn it. I had a full-on crash out during that first period. The fact that Edmonton was able to come back and win this hockey game is unbelievable. I went from hating hockey to loving every single second of hockey. What a game, man. What a hockey game. Dave with the $2 super chat, all even after 4. Have a great series. Let's go. Series is tied at 2. It's anyone's game now. Anyone's game now. I love that, Cecilin. Also, by the way, I listened to Sabrina Carpenter's new song, Man-Child. Great song. That might be the song of the summer for me. Absolute banger, Cecilin. Absolute banger. No crash out vid. Oh, no. We are going to be vibing in the post-game fan reaction. Holy smokes. I was saying I was super negative. You kept me positive, yet here we are. Thank you. Hey, I appreciate that, Feister. Thank you so much. Let's go, Marco. Another $50 super chat from Marco. Marco, we're cutting you off, man. We're cutting you off. Thank you so much. They did it for Ben, right? We're always fighting like a kid. We're always fighting like Ben. Let's go. Yeah, I love the white girl music, man. I love the white girl music. I'm a big fan. Hey, listen, Kesha in her prime back in the early 2010s. Late 2000s, early 2010s, Kesha. Same with Katy Perry. That was my jam, man. You play that in a bar or a nightclub, and I am absolutely just like going nuts on the dance floor. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Hit the like button on your way out. I will have a post-game fan reaction up within the next hour. Holy smokes, folks. This was crazy. I agree, Jordan. I'm with you. These playoffs are going to kill me, but the Oilers find a way to get the job done. Jeff Skinner and picks were great this game. I love Jeff Skinner's game. You got to keep him in. You got to start Pickard game 5. Let's go. Come on, let's go. Let's go. They tie the series up. It looked horrible after the first period. Also, Lightning Boy, I will subscribe to your channel. I will subscribe to your channel, I promise. Let's go. Smash the like button on your way out. If you're not yet subscribed to the channel, of course, hit the subscribe button. Preston with the $6.99 super chat. Oh my God, Preston, thank you so much. That's crazy. How, the amount of super chats tonight has been unbelievable. Thank you so much. You are all just insane. I mean, it's hard to blame Bob. It's just a fluky goal. He went off of a leg. Yo, we had over 1,000 viewers during overtime. Robo with the $13.99. Thanks, Austin. Let's go, Oilers. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Take advantage of home ice on Saturday. We're feeling good now. Never in doubt. Yeah, never in doubt, right? All right, we'll see you soon, folks. Post-game fan reaction up by the end of the night, I promise. Stay awake, get a snack, get some water. I need water. I've had too much beer tonight. And I'll see you soon. All right. Thank you all for the super chats. Thank you all for your comments, your likes, your subscriptions. It's unbelievable how much support this stream has had, this channel has had. Yeah, Geek, of course. Yeah, you're all good. Use whatever clip you want. 100%, consent from me. Play La Bamba Oil Country. Play Pink Pony Club Oil Country. Let's go. Post-game fan reaction coming up on the channel. I hope you are all going to be awake when I upload that. Holy smokes, let's go, baby. Hey, we all love you too, Jordan. I love all of you fans. Thank you. You're seriously amazing. Tell someone that you love them before you head to bed tonight. And as always, fight like a kid. Fight like Ben. Let's go, Oilers. I'll see you soon. I'll see you in the post-game fan reaction. Let's go.